Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Curbside Podcast presents Dice Hard with a Vengeance. I'm your host, Jay Kirby, joined as always by my lovely party here. And for those of you watching live on Twitch, it is May the 4th. So, this is the May. May the 4th be with you. With that...
This is my protest. Trekkie forever.
You know, she's confused, but she's got the spirit.
We didn't choose violence.
So last week, we had quite the interesting episode, to say the least. But the party left off with, right before we were about to start planning.
Hold on, time out. You ain't stealing my thunder. I do the recaps.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just setting a scene for the Diaz. You know. Okay.
Whoa.
I'll do the oath, and then I'll let the great...
Talking too much is what's happening.
The great DM take over.
Boys, you're both pretty.
Aw, thank you.
No, I'm not.
And you're both special
I
and
needed
very
that
important.
to get through this stream.
Yes, you is.
Alright, so we'll do the oath. Mr. DM, you'll take over afterwards, and then we'll get this show on the road. I, Nerimos Torrin, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo. Natil.
I, Natil Starag, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Lady B.
I, Vare Serrania, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Corallos.
I, Corallos Abrazar, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Standoff.
Well, before I take the oath, I would like to say, may the Schwartz be with you all! And on top of everything, I would also like to say, because we are on the 4th of May, on this glorious day, I want to say, prosperous life, and long life, and days. War stars! Yay! I like war stars! But I, Standoff Shenanigans, Traffic Wizardton, Sun Mun Townville, do solemnly swear I am not Murder Robo. He's my friend. He's my friend.
In the sword.
Tarook. It's May the 4th, everyone.
Wait, what sign is it? Yay!
And unfortunately, we are not being, our good friend, Beldan is not able to join us tonight, so he'll be, kind of on autopilot in the back. But we look forward to his return next week. And with that, Mr. DM, take it away.
All right.
Scotty is beaming him up.
In the last episode, you guys found your way out of the sewer after the encounter with the toad-like monster and split up a little bit. Most of the party split off and went to what remained of the Albright Ale House, while Lady V broke off and met up with Philomena Bordeaux and got a little information about this tiger monster, which we found out was a Rakshasa. The only lead that the party found was that the Rakshasa was connected to Sefforis Holder in some way. Upon reconvening at the Albright, and most of you got a good night's sleep. But we are picking up the morning after, and the party, you're going to basically have some time here to prep, to plan, to do whatever that you need to do or want to do before the oncoming confrontation with Sefforis Holder. So it is the morning after, and we may begin.
All right.
Ah,
Well,
morning of battle, I guess.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I need an ale. I'm thirsty all of a sudden. Anyone else? Ales? Ales for breakfast?
how
Ales
can you
all
think
around?
about drinking this early?
You know.
Very disgruntled Vare will walk to the bar with you and take the offered ale. A very, very like, she doesn't look angry. She looks put together, but just kind of a little more than usual.
V, did you
Clearly not in a good mood.
did you sleep okay?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Going to slightly snatch the ale.
I'm going to politely decline the ale and check to make sure that I have enough arrows in my bag.
Not a terrible idea.
Because I have a feeling I'm gonna need all the luck all the help I can get.
I need every single one.
Mhm.
So there's an idea to then metagast for supplies? Was that still something we were thinking about doing?
I think that's a good idea.
It's a very good idea.
Because, I mean...
Is that the idea? Because we definitely don't want to go out.
Yeah.
No.
We don't have
No.
to. Yeah. Something that was possible. To send Metagast out to get, what was it, potions that we wanted to get?
I think potions was one thing, and maybe everyone else kind of checks their supplies, see if they need anything.
Question. How much, like... I'm assuming we're going to expedite at some point, but how much, like, time do we have before we're setting out? Are we waiting? It's morning. We don't want to wait till nightfall, right? Or is that what we're trying to do, or what's the deal?
I was thinking we can take care of this, like, as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, not a bad idea. If, would there be any way of knowing if Sefforis is going to be at his house? I mean... I don't know if we can make that assumption, but seems like a likely place he'd be, honestly. I don't know if anybody has any inside information on how he is, but...
What time in the morning would this be?
Early. You're looking at maybe 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I think he's at his house.
Yeah, so if we hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Does the Albright have a cart? Does the Albright, like, have its own cart?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a hard thing to find there.
Okay. We could go cart jack someone. We're gonna shim and a screwdriver and go jack the cart from somewhere.
The Albright's kind of run down. It's still operating. It's just, think of it about like a Blockbuster in 2006. It's you know, like
It's
Let's do like
open.
2005.
it's open.
Open.
2000.
But
Do you kids even remember Blockbuster?
Hey,
see.
whoa, who you calling new kids?
Yeah,
I'm
we call kids.
765 years old.
I got my oldest one here, and my first job was at a Blockbuster. Sadly.
Really?
Yeah.
Jobs earlier. How funny.
All right.
But yeah, no,
so-
you can find a like a wheelbarrow or a cart or something for a supply run. That's not a problem.
Okay. Well, so
Do
all
you
right.
have the prices for the potions, depending on what you guys were looking for?
All right. I was especially hoping for. I mean, depending on availability, we were looking for haste and healing. Pretty much was the idea.
yes.
Haze potions.
Haste.
I
and
don't. Yeah, I'm not sure who individually wanted those specific potions, but
Haste would be a really good idea for me.
Yeah.
And I
and
think
Corallos.
and Torrin.
Yeah.
Torrin has a haste potion.
You already have one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got
All right,
that.
so you have
I've got
one,
that
so
in the back
Corallos-
pocket waiting.
All right, so we would need 2 haze potions, and I would say I have 1 health potion myself. Wait,
I'm holding one
Oh.
also.
Yeah, because we really don't know what kind of fight we're going into here, but it's probably best to err on the side of caution.
I thought I had a health potion. I guess I used it.
I've got 2.
Or I might have
Tarook, if you
never
need
wrote it
one.
down. All right, yeah, cool. All right, then I'll take one. All right, so that'd be less. So haste potions. I mean, we can just. I mean, do you guys want to get an extra haste potion or health potion? Anyway, have.
Oh, go ahead, V. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you go for it. I'm just haste, and I think that would work. for
I
me.
think having that extra healing though is just a backup because I mean we don't know.
All right, so 2 haste potions and 1
what's gonna
health
happen.
potion.
So try to keep the odds a little bit into our favor.
And we can just send Metagast out for that. We don't even have to leave the building, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
send
and-
Metagast.
I got the prices for your health potions, depending on which ones you want. The regular healing potions are 50 gold apiece. You got greater, which are 200, superior 2,000, and we'll stop there. You guys
The
can't
regular
afford
is
anything.
fine.
For
Yeah.
wins?
We'll get the 1 regular for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just
that
one.
works.
Yeah.
Do 2. I'll
Two.
take one.
All right, 2.
Two
All
regular.
right,
Okay.
2 is fine.
So the 2
I could pay for my own guys.
healing potions.
Hold on me.
Stop.
2 haste and then 2 regular.
Yes, haste if possible. That'd be great.
How many haste are we getting?
Available, but we'll see.
2. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
one for
internet
one
went.
for Veer and one for Corallos for the haste.
Got it. Sorry, my
Do
internet
you-
was 10, y'all.
No, you're fine.
You're good, Nat.
Yeah, because if the fight gets bad, then that'll be really useful
Yeah.
Absolutely.
for our multiple attack fighters.
And I'm just gonna basically tell you, Maxine's only got 2 potions for speed, and they're 300 gold apiece.
Okay.
I'll take one.
Yeah. All right. So Torrin has 1 on his own, and then 1 V and 1 Corallos. All right. So grab those.
All right.
Some metagas for those, and then I was thinking, we can ask Shriek if he can go scout and see where Sefforis is. He's at his house, if he's walking the street, if he's getting something to eat. Shriek is small, he can sneak around, that's what he does. We'll flip him a couple coins and a pie, and
He's also not wanted by the entire city.
I was gonna say, yeah, like as much as
That
I want
works.
to go do some sneaky
Mhm.
stuff, it's also if we have somebody who can go do it, it's really not a risk worth taking.
Right.
Okay.
Go out and do
Works.
that. That's probably the best bet.
really quick on omnipotence.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, do I happen to have a health potion? That's something that we did not cover.
I was gonna no. I kind of started you off with like basic
Awesome.
equipment for your level or what. So
Okay. Nate, do you want a health potion? As long as we have Beldan with us, I think we should be okay. All right.
Hey guys,
What's up?
how much did I agree to pay you way back when? Do you remember?
Lot.
Is it 50 gold apiece?
I think so.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So before you guys send Metagast out for your stuff, I'm gonna give the gold for my stuff to Metagast, and I'm gonna give you guys the 200 gold I owe you.
Okay.
all right, make sure you mark that off.
Yep.
Whoever's keeping track of such things.
George.
Yes,
For
because math is not
Party
my major.
treasurer.
Yeah. Tim, how much is all that going to cost total? Just so we can give the gold to Metagast.
So after I told you what it was worth, you gonna make me look it up again.
I forgot. No.
The 2 potions of
350.
speed are 600.
600 and then
And
okay, so
then,
Was
healing
it
potions?
7?
For 50, right? Yeah, they said
50 apiece for the regular and 200 apiece for greater healing. So that's up
Okay,
to you
so
which
we're
one.
gonna get 2. We're gonna get 2 regular, so 700 gold. All right.
And 350 of that is from me. And then I'm gonna pay you guys what I owe you.
Okay.
Okay.
And call it good.
All right.
You hear Torrin counting his gold. I'm rich.
Great.
So you have to give that back to the madam.
Oh,
Hopefully
yes,
you
and I
don't
also
send it.
yes. Also, I don't know if you found the price on those ball bearings, Tim. When we talked about
Would
them.
just be the price of a adventures pack, actually.
Adventures pack. Okay,
Hold on.
so I'll just.
Oh.
I get it for you in a minute here.
Yep.
Can I ask Metagast to find me, or actually, I don't know, you tell me. If it'd be more likely I'd find something, just something small and metal that I can throw, because I don't really want to keep throwing coins, if I can help it. Whether there's like a bag of something around the alehouse, or if he's gonna find me tiny throwing.
You could mark off a gold piece for that, Tim, by the way. It's not that hard to
Okay.
get a couple
Oh, all
bags
right.
of ball bearings.
All right. So.
Something to throw. You could also spend a couple gold and get a couple bags of ball bearings for
Yeah.
throwing.
Hell with it. That sounds like a
It's
plan.
all like it's not hard
Yeah.
here to find.
It all does the same damage no matter what I throw, so I just need
Right,
something.
right.
About how long will we be waiting on supplies, Tim?
I was just kind of thinking on that. I'm saying that all this is probably going to be happening simultaneously. So it's
Yeah.
going to take a couple hours, I think, for
Okay.
Shriek to go do his recon, for Midagast to do the supply run. So
Since I
that's-
made my vials the night before, if I work those few hours like solid, can I make 3 more?
yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
give me your skill check for that. That was what did we say? That was your poisoner's kit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vare is going to hand off the money, grab another ale, and kind of excuse myself and go up to the room and just kind of say I have to prepare.
Yeah.
Gotta go do my pre-dancing stretches, and by dancing I mean fighting.
There you go.
Isla, do you have enough? How many arrows do you have?
She kind of looks at you. She goes, "I'm good." Inspecting your gear, since you got that quiver of returning, your arrows are starting to show wear and tear. You should be good for this fight, but probably after, it's something you might want to look at and just kind of buy some fresh arrows. Maybe do some shopping for that.
Got it. Cool bean. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
I nod my head. I string my new fancy.
Enchanted bowstring.
Yep.
Enchanted bowstring.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited to use it,
Very
but
fancy.
it is very, very fancy. We're hunting big fish today, guys.
Yep.
Big
Do I
fish.
just add my proficiency to that, or do I add dex and proficiency since it's crafting? Do I add my dex to that?
Dex and proficiency with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have the list for Metagast?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna say basically in the preceding hours that Midagast does his supply run, brings back what you guys for. Just make sure you marked off the gold, Mr. Treasurer.
Okay.
And I am going to roll to see how well of a job that Shriek did scouting.
Come
on,
on, Shriek.
Come on.
Little bastard.
You want to
Oh,
pass?
here we go. It's a damn one.
It's a
No,
4.
the other way.
What?
Oh!
All right.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Like I said, it takes a couple hours for Midagast to come back. He gets the two speed potions, the health potions, and the bags of ball bearings for the 2 people who had them. Shriek's back and immediately goes to table at the Albright Inn, and he, like a madman, just starts sketching out everything that he just saw.
Ooh.
And it's actually one of the most detailed reconnaissance that any of you have probably seen. It is a complete basic like top view of Sefforis's estate, and he proceeds to point out the points of entry, which really the only way in is you've got that like an outer fence that kind of surrounds the perimeter of the estate. That's padlocked, and once you get inside, the only way that I can describe it is think like the White House. You've got like this round parapet in the front. It's a squared off building, but instead of there just being the one round parapet in the front, there's 2 in the back at each corner.
Okay.
Are you drawing this down, Corallos?
Yeah.
I thought so.
At the top of each of those parapets was a guard. There were 2 patrols patrolling around the outside of the home.
All right, so 4 total so far. So 2 guards and 2 patrolling, right? Okay.
Because he gave you natural 20, the patrols are 2 each.
So there's a total
Oh.
of 4 patrols.
4 patrols.
No. There's 2 patrols of 2 people is what I mean.
Right.
Okay.
So we're looking at 6 guards so far.
I count
And there
7.
are
7. Sorry.
and there are 2 guarding the front door.
Okay.
Okay.
He immediately tells you that I'll do it in the voice. Beyond, he goes, they are very well armed, great swords, long swords, studded leather armor. Those aren't town guards.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
That's hired muscle if I've ever seen it.
Well, that makes
One of them is a real nasty one who's guarding the front door. He looks like he's a half orc in full plate armor.
Oh, that one's mine.
I was gonna say.
I grabbed she can pick him up. You little bastard, you did it!
pretty impressive.
And he adds on at the end because, like I said, because I rolled a nat 20 for him. He goes at the top at each of those parapets. It appears that there's a alarm system, bells at each of those guard tower spots. So if they see anything,
They're gonna ring.
everybody's
Trigger.
gonna know you're there.
Okay.
I mean, our plan was
rolled a 20.
not to be stealthy about this anyways, so I guess that's not the end of the world.
Not yet.
All right.
All right.
Huh.
He does say that he did not see Sefforis there, but somebody who hires hired muscle like that, I don't think they're going out gallivanting. It sounds like to me he's holed up.
Yeah. That
Would
sounds
probably
like
make
what
sense.
we're doing. So, how do we want to proceed with our kind of previous plan? Try to tell him that show up, say that Philomena's there to see him. I mean, she is one of his active political rivals. If she shows up to talk during a time of,
Unrest.
yeah, he might listen long enough for us to at least get the jump on busting into the place. I'm sure it won't hold up for long, but rolling
It'll
off
at least
the wagon
get
and
us through
saying-
the front door.
at least to the front door,
Yes,
know.
at least to the front door.
If we give a good enough reason why we're there, I doubt he's going to say, "Oh, sure, let him in," obviously. But it's more of like a show up at the door and try to hold off suspicion long enough to get in the door type of a deal. If we're still going to go with that plan.
I like it.
Is that still the idea?
Yeah.
Did think of one thing.
What's up?
Right. If we're going to be saying that Philomena is there to speak with him, we might want to make sure the actual Philomena stays home and doesn't go out into public where it's obvious that she's out in public, and then we say
Yeah.
there.
Ooh.
We might want to make sure she stays home. Is sending is a third level, right? Is it message is a cantrip? Or sorry, actually I have his character sheet. Haha, never mind.
Here you go.
Ugh. I'm not a DM. Why do I have 4 character sheets to look at?
Come to my
I didn't sign up for this.
I mean, we could just send one of the brothers out before we hit the road.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Literally. Well, I mean, we
Just
don't
be like, hey,
hope that.
this is what's
Yeah,
up.
I mean, we don't really have to go that far now that I think about it. This ruse isn't going to hold up for very long. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And he's hole up. He's not really aware of the going-ons in town. He's not going to be like, I happen to know that she's at this place right now. Like, he won't know if he's holed up with armed muscle in his house. So we don't have to be that extra.
What if she's already there?
At his house?
Yes.
Well, then we'd all be very surprised.
Yeah, I'd be very, very surprised if she was actually there. So right now, like, they're pretty much like they're hardcore rivals. Like, they're not going to go in the same room as each other unless they absolutely have to. I really doubt that she'd be there for any reason, especially if he's holed up with guards.
I'm with me on this one.
So we're probably in the clear. And if it falls apart at the first sign of danger, you know what I mean? Hell with it. We're charging the gates anyway, so it's not like we have to play the subterfuge for very long. It's kind of just let's see how far this will go, and then the second it starts to fall apart, we throw an angry Tarook at him.
There
I
we
like
go.
this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So all right, the idea is load everybody up in the van, put Nat up front, Everybody go potty and get your snacks. And then so
Torrin
Nat's
puts
the
up
only
his
one of us
ale.
that can actually drive a carriage, right? She was the only one that had the animal handling to drive a carriage.
Correct.
I think so.
Right.
Okay, so
I
put
think
Nat-
and I know we've talked about this before, but I think rangers are proficient with land vehicles. So
Yeah.
Yes.
If not automatically, then whatever. So I'll go in the front with her to do the talking. She'll do the driving and be my backup if I need it, which will be nice to have some backup in the front seat, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
On the off chance they're like, we want to see her, then what? The mimic is going to try to turn into Philomena?
Yeah,
Or is that not an option?
I mean, I think it's possible, but I don't think we've ever met this person before, so you'd have to really give a really good description, or else
I can roll a performance check to see how good of a description I can give.
Let's do it.
If that's something that we'd be allowed to do. It's kind of stretching the...
I mean, you are proficient in like artistry, right?
Yeah. I could draw a picture of her. I could definitely draw a picture of her.
That might be the best
That's
option.
the best option? Okay. Let's
all right,
just forget.
that would definitely be a performance check.
See how well that goes. That's going to be 15 soft 20.
It's pretty good standoff.
Capture the
Standoff
light
is going to
before.
lift
You
his
see
hat off.
he's an amber-skinned tiefling with dark horns that are almost ram-like. They curl back. Very attractive tiefling woman.
Okay.
Velvet kind of, Scarlet O'Hara kind of dress.
And, Standoff is going to lean down and just whisper to Myrrh and start describing the image the best he can. Do you want me to roll something for the mimic?
Yeah, you know what? And I was thinking about that. Do you have stats for the mimic?
I don't think I have
Ours.
stats for the mimic. Let me double check.
Yeah.
What is really quick?
Because I want to do a performance roll for the mimic is what I want to do.
Oh no!
Ruby.
Someone's about to be traumatized.
I don't know how much charisma the mimics have.
Right.
I mean, if it could shapeshift into anything it wants to, I mean, I'd imagine the charisma's pretty high on that
But
sucker.
here's the thing: we are kind of stretching as to what the mimic might be able to do. So that's why I was kind of curious if we had stats for the mimic. I want
We're also using a mimic as a player character.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Not the weirdest thing we've ever done in this campaign, mind you.
She's not
God,
wrong.
isn't that sad?
Oh, but it's a great idea. That's why I'm kind of.
I like
That's why you're letting it ride. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
let's
the
see
hope
what
is that-
happens.
I want to see what happens with this. It just,
But then I guess I'll just disguise myself as just, I don't know, some random person being Mina's secretary or whatever. I'll just turn into the
if
Megafox
you don't,
now.
I actually do have like the basic stats for the mimic right here, and we can try to do a.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, I have the basic stats that come with the basic attributes.
You see, and here's the thing: mostly, it's usually inanimate objects that the thing can turn into.
Well, it can be a fake Philomena if that's our only option. It can
Right,
just be
but that's what
fake.
I'm saying. Like, even as a fake is what I'm trying to stretch the.
To be fair, we don't need an actual Philomena there unless, for whatever reason, they're like, oh, show us her. And then in that case, we can use another... Can't Corallos use a spell to turn himself into the madam? Wasn't that the plan originally anyways?
All right.
Minor
hold on.
illusion.
I think
Yeah, there's-
I'm gonna let you do this with the mimic, but I'm doing my own little homebrew ruling here. I just need to look at one more thing.
Okay.
All I can think of is the Ref Mills lane. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. See, I always think of the John Mulaney skit when he's talking about Law and Order SVU. He's talking about his favorite characters. He's like, judge that allows everything.
Okay. So
I'm
here's
thinking
what I
those
want you to
lanes.
do, Standoff.
Yes.
All right. This is going to be charisma based. Okay. Let me bring up the mimic stats one more time because
That Yoda is terrifying.
I know.
I didn't even pay attention to that until just now.
Now I can't not notice it.
All right,
God.
standoff.
Brain.
Standoff for the performance for the mimic to see if it can make a passable Philomena Bordeaux. It's going to be a performance check, so roll me a d20, and you're going to add, and in this case, subtract the charisma modifier from the roll.
All right, so
Ooh.
I'm assuming a -1.
-1.
Oof.
Can't watch.
I mean, you can't say we didn't have a shot. You know what I mean? It's fair.
You're lucky I'm not making this a disadvantage. But
Yeah, that's not that
Yeah.
bad. That's actually going to be a 17.
Nice.
17.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yay.
That's really
Woo.
Here, and with a 17, here's what you have. You guys remember the crash dummies?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a really attractive crash dummy.
Put some lipstick on it, put it in a cloak, and let's go.
We need to.
I'm okay with this plan.
Hold on. What were you saying, Corallos?
Said we need Tarook to focus.
Yeah. True. Big.
It's
Down here, big
I
guy.
didn't
Just
say a bullet
focus.
doll. I said a crash dummy.
it's just so realistic. I mean, it's
I
so
grab
beautiful.
Tarook by the ear. Come on, big guy.
Oh,
Come
oh,
on.
Oh, all right.
It's not bad, especially when you consider that mimics don't usually pose as people.
We'll just give
Usually, it's
standoff
inanimate
there.
objects.
Right.
It, like I said, it's a. From afar, it'll do fine.
Hey, I'll take it. Throw it in a cloak, put it inside the wagon,
Let's roll.
throw some lipstick on it.
Okay.
All right. I'll just turn into the Megan Fox person again and pretend to be one of Philomena's attendants
Okay.
in the front seat.
Now, by the way, this is going to cost you a lot of pies.
Well, luckily that horn doesn't run out, so.
All the pie
do
you
that.
want, my
It's last
friend.
before pie.
Everybody
Survive
loves
this.
pie.
Start taking advantage of us.
You mean of Tarook? Oh
You're
no.
definitely being used for pie, guys.
Just being used for
saying.
pie. That's all we are now.
I've been used for less.
$20 is $20.
I
I've
believe
been
it.
used for more, unfortunately.
All right. Sorry.
I love you, Dad.
Oh my
I love you
gosh.
too, Toru.
Your
I
lights
missed that shirt, damn it.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find it. All right.
Well,
Let's
All right,
still on the
guys.
road.
You are supplied. You have your fake Philomena.
There's in her disguise.
Are-
Guys. I take it everybody's kind of piled into the mode of transportation here,
Yep.
basically like a Trojan horse kind of deal.
Exactly. Exactly.
Best we can, throw in some
Mhm.
crates and stuff, and maybe hide them as best we can. I know it's not going to be very possible, but just to the best of our ability,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe make them seem a little hide the crates or whatever.
Okay.
Cover story is that Mina's coming here in secret, so we grabbed the cheapest looking wagon we could find, loaded it with crap, and came here.
Mm-hmm. Looking
Okay.
conspicuous.
Yeah, trying to hide the fact that one of his biggest political rivals is coming to negotiate midday or mid-morning.
Sure.
Right.
All right. Are we ready to head out?
Let's roll.
Yes, never be.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay. So you guys leave the old Bright Ale house. It takes you a little while to cross basically the city. As you guys remember, you have been to Sefforis' estate a long time ago, but it's exactly where you left it. It's on the southern part of Brine. And even though he's no longer Chamberlain, it appears that he has kept his very extravagant lifestyle and his holdings. As you guys approach You do see exactly as Shriek described. You've got the white iron gate, which basically surrounds the state and property. There is one of the guards that he talked about standing at front at the gate. This is an elven female in studded leathers, and basically think of the female version of Rora Norizoro out of One Piece. There are several blades strapped to her back, one to her side. It's I know I butchered that name, I apologize, but Zoro from One Piece, basically that kind of look. And she basically halts you guys as you approach, and she goes, "What's your business here?"
We have a political acquaintance here to see Sefforis Holder. They'll want to see her.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion roll.
$17?
She eyes kind of narrow. Who did you say is here to see Mr. Holder?
I'm going to kind of lean in a little bit and just say, this is very, very kept quiet. He'll want to talk to her. It's Councilwoman Bordeaux.
You see her there's a pause, and she kind of
I'm
nods.
only telling you this because you look like a consummate professional who knows how to handle these situations.
Yeah, no, there's just basically like there's a pause where you can see she's kind of scrutinizing, and you see her kind of nod, and she goes, "Very well, I'll escort you."
Please.
And you see as she unlocks the door, the front gate, and it opens up. As you guys are led onto the estate. Basically, the gates are closed behind you, locked, and you see her basically trailing you as you head towards the compound. A few minutes pass by, and you do approach, and it is, once again, basically as Shriek described. Like I said, if you want like a reference, it's like a round parapet with pillars supporting like a widow's walk railing, and you see one guard at the top and the half-orc in plate armor guarding the front door. And the half-orc, same deal, basically holds you guys up. The sword woman follows up beside you guys, walks up to the front. You see her exchanging words with the orc and half-plate. Full plate, excuse me. You see there's a little bit of a back and forth between the two, and he approaches. I'm to understand that Councilwoman Bordeaux wishes to speak to Master Holder.
Discreetly.
Please wait right here. You see in the sword woman stays as he goes into the estate. A minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You notice is while you're waiting, where the one guard was standing up above, two more have come up and joined him at the top of that rounded off parapet.
Tim, can I? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just explaining what's happening around. Go ahead.
Since no one else can see, I don't think no one else in the party, because they're all hidden, they can't see this other guy being joined.
Mm-hmm.
Could I possibly roll a sleight of hand to tap on the cart, like knock on it to let them know that a couple more guards have joined?
Yeah, that'll be yeah. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
This is just to see if they notice you doing anything.
Right. $17.
Hey.
They do not appear to see anything. And as the rest of you from the inside just hear... Nearly 30 minutes pass. The guards at top don't appear to be making any aggressive moves, but you get that your every movement is being watched. The orc finally returns. And he immediately comes up and whispers something to the blade woman. And you notice as the three guards from up top start to draw arrows.
Yep, sounds like what we expected.
Mm-hmm. It's about right.
Well, I guess
the
it's
orc,
showtime.
the orc starts to speak up and he goes, "We'd be more than happy to escort Miss Bordeaux to her meeting."
We have her inside, right? Her?
Yeah. So,
She-
yeah.
Her is hidden.
She's inside the cart, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of pipe up and speak a little louder than necessary. Be like, I'm afraid the plan wasn't for her to just get up and go to him. It was for him to come to us. We would hate to just get up and go.
Surely you understand in these heightened tensions his reluctance to leave his estate. Surely she understands that.
Oh, but you're such fine guards. I feel like you wouldn't have any trouble.
You seem very reluctant for her to step out.
It was very reluctant for her to come.
I happen to know her personally. I know that she can take care of herself.
Well, by all means. I'm gonna gesture to the cart. Gentlemen such as yourself, I'm sure you'd love to escort her.
Certainly. You see as he pulls this great sword.
Of course he does. Can I get a con save from him?
Yeah, what
Open up my perfume ring. It's got essence of ether. I just need a con save from him.
Yeah, I got you. Let me see about his saving throw.
We're made.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm ready.
That's +6 to
I mean,
19.
balls in your guys' court, but whenever you want to pop off, it's your discretion.
That's a 25.
Oh wow, he's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, it was +6, and I rolled a 19. So yeah, 25 on that con save, and he just basically.
I'm gonna kind of get out of his way, get off the cart, and just kind of move and pull Nat, kind of like to move.
Oh no, his blade is basically up to you now.
Oh, it's up to me.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
goes,
that's sweet.
"Sound the alarm."
That's it!
That's
Fuck
it! Go time!
I rage! I'm out! I burst out the cart and Tim. I
Torrin
jump
bursts
right
out
at him.
right behind him.
I jump right at him, Tim.
Can
All
I
right.
grab Nat and try to get me and Nat out of the way? Dex.
Not that quick.
Well,
Okay.
That's it.
Now, we are obviously entering combat here.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be difficult because I have the freaking layout in front of me, but you guys don't. So,
Oh, man. This is gonna be rough.
okay. Start with everybody rolling initiative.
Okay.
Got 2 17. One for me and one for Beldan.
Can I just, while we're rolling initiative, can you give me a count of guards up top and guards at
Have
the
you
door?
even stepped out of the cart yet?
But the door's open.
Yeah. So you see the side. You don't see
Oh.
the front of the...
I got you.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta move my. Dude, it was working so well up to a point. Because I rolled so low on those first few, you guys.
Right.
We were hoping. Well,
All right.
I don't have a writing pencil.
It's chewy.
Tarook, let's do this.
We're in, boys. No more cute and cuddly.
One moment. Since Olive walked away, one moment.
No, I'm good. I was.
No, I gotta get something now.
Oh, go for it. Hey, the plan was just to
Thought
get
I
us
had
to the
everything.
door. It got us to the door.
We
Plan
were
worked.
at the door.
Plan
Work.
worked.
I
Rest of the
mean,
door. That's all that matters.
honestly, it
Well, you
worked
have an
better
empty
than I
square
thought it
there.
was going to work. I thought we were going to get discovered at the gate.
Oh, sure, yeah, definitely. I was just kind of
Yeah.
like, let's see how long this will go.
I was starting to go, all right, how do we get the rest of the cart inside?
Awesome
That was
job
never
there,
gonna
V.
happen. So, I mean, the idea was once they opened the door, we rushed it.
Yeah. Well, we're
No.
inside, so let's do this thing.
Hey, man, we're here.
Yeah.
Rock.
Oh, I'm
Are you
ready.
talking, Corallos? You're still muted.
No, to myself.
Now, the problem is I didn't realize how close he was. I thought he was, like, over
A little bit more away.
here.
I thought he
so-
was coming around the back
I thought he
of
was
the
coming
cart.
around, too. If I had known he was that close to me, I would have tried something, but nah, we'll see where this goes. It's fine.
All right, this is gonna sound like such a stupid question. We have a horse, right?
Yes, we have a horse.
You have a donkey that was transformed once.
Quark, my baby, you're gonna ride.
Okay.
You report it. I want
So-
Matt mounted up on a donkey.
Hiya!
That's exactly what you're gonna get.
Yes.
And
All
hey,
right,
you're on my back.
So, let me run.
Now, did he attack me? Do I get a deck save, or do we just go straight into combat? And
We're
deal
going
with
combat. You got the ring off.
it? Okay.
That
cool.
was your pre-combat move.
No, I just mean like he didn't swing at me, right? He's just close.
Not yet.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Cool.
And darn it, I gotta. That's a lot of initiative to roll. Okay,
That really
so
is.
all right, guys, 20 and up.
You go
That
to
would be
30-20.
Good job, Corallos.
Nice
Standoff has
I heard Corallos. Did anybody else say anything for that?
standoff.
I have a 24.
What
Tarook got
is-
24.
Do you know Beldan's modifier to initiative? It's dex,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, Dex.
Oh, he's got no dex. Okay, no. He's a dwarf cleric in full armor. He doesn't have
Standoff
dex.
has a nat 20 with a +2 initiative.
Nice.
Good job, standoff.
I've got +7 initiative. Lit.
That's the first time with my metal dice I rolled a nat 20, so I'm very happy.
Ooh.
Congrats.
And Mitigas with a 2. Okay. 15 to 19.
15.
That's me and Beldan. Beldan has a 17. I have a 19.
The Beldan. Half orc. Isla.
Okay. All right, baby sister.
Sword dancer. Okay, 10 to 14.
I had 15.
14.
Torrin, Nat.
We're gonna beat up some mercenaries, guys.
I'm down. I've been waiting for this.
Need one more, which will be. I'm gonna do that for the skirmishers as a whole. Oh shit. Okay,
Uh-oh.
that was right after. Corrales, you said you got 20, right?
Yes.
Okay, they go right before you. Shoot. All right. Okay, so I got Corrales V, Beldan, Hyla, Torrin, Nat. Standoff. What did you get?
I had a 22.
Gotcha. Feel like I forgot somebody. Got your Corrales. Okay, I think that's everybody. I think that's enough. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, Tarook, you're leading off. And Standoff, you're on deck. Tarook, what you see is you did say, I'm giving you busted out of the cart first.
Yep.
Basically, what you see is you got this half-orc in full plate armor with a great sword pointed at Lady Vare. And there's a sword, a woman just adorned with just multiple swords standing in front of basically the that rounded, the White House opening. There are 3 guards up top.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rage, and I'm going to bash at homeboy.
The half-orc?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Right in his damn grill piece.
Let's do this.
On Tarook.
All right. Let's go. That is 18.
Just hits.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mhm. All right.
Hey.
And then I need
Oh, Tarook.
my D8. And that is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
Good job.
Okay.
And then I now have extra attack. Oh, 8 points plus the rage. So that was 2. So 10 points. Sorry.
10 points
10
on the
points.
first strike.
On the first strike. Now the
Gotcha.
second strike. All right. Let's go again. And that is a 17.
Does not hit. This time he sees the strike coming and parries off with that great sword.
Yeah. Ugh.
You just see just a smile curl from his lips.
Yeah. You and me, big fella.
You get it. You get paid to hit people.
Torrin, I do too.
You just hear
Okay,
from the
this
back,
morning.
from inside the cart. I do too.
Don't forget about me.
All right, Tarook, is that going to be your turn?
Yes, that's it.
All right. Standoff, you're up. The 3 skirmishers up top will be next.
Okay. Standoff is still in the cart. Now, is this cart? This, of course, I'm guessing this is a covered kind of cart.
Yeah.
So, what he is going to do is kind of sit at the opposite side, so he is able to peer through the open door at this individual that Tarook is fighting. He is going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
As choose a person within range that you can see, that's 60 feet. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
All right. Let's see.
Random question. Can anybody heat metal? Does anybody have that spell?
No.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. What, did you say that was wisdom?
Sorry,
Yes.
I don't.
Wisdom saving throw. All right. What's the DC on it?
It actually doesn't tell me. I think it's the Wisdom saving throw from the character itself.
No, isn't it for your spell DC?
Oh, yeah. Duh. Of course, my sheet doesn't say that.
Oh shoot. Wizard off the top of my head.
I'm trying to find it. Okay,
Easily
hold
done.
person.
Tim, is the door open or did they close it and lock it behind them?
I'm sorry. Which door?
The next door, like the door
To the inside of his home,
Yeah.
basically? Yeah, that's closed.
They closed it behind him.
Yeah.
Do we see if it's locked or? Oh, never mind. I'll wait till my turn.
I'm going to say you probably not from just sitting there. You know, you're probably not going to...
Forgot we were in combat. Just for the scene. So how far away from the door are we? We've got all the guys in front of us.
I'd say a good 60 feet from the door.
Okay.
I mean,
And how high up
basically,
are
you
the-
pulled right up to the front.
Right. How high up are the skirmishers? Like on the parapets?
It's about 20 feet high, 20, 25 feet high, just on that one.
Awesome.
Oh shoot! Okay, cool.
Spell save for a wizard 8 plus proficiency plus intelligence mod.
There you go.
Nice.
So what was it?
I just got
8.
there. Damn
Plus proficiency plus you said intel?
it. Intel.
Yeah.
Sorry, I knew that. I wasn't paying attention.
8 plus.
No, you're fine. I got a lot of things up right now. That's cool.
Yeah, I feel you.
8 plus your
Proficiency
efficiency
plus intel modifier.
plus intel mod. So let's see if we do it. Those. $17.
You rolled a 17, so he just makes
Oh,
Damn it.
dang.
it. I rolled a
These rolls were great
14
when
and
they
he's
were
got
helping
plus
left.
3.
Oof.
Damn.
So you see it, and it starts to take effect, and he's just like looking at it almost like he can't move, and he just powers through and shrugs it off.
Like him. Like they're just a big, tough, dumb baddie.
Yeah, he's not that dumb. Well, he is, but he's got a little. He's buffed a little bit. So, is there anything else that you want to do for your turn? Standoff.
Standoff is just going to kind of lean back and try and stay hidden inside the car.
All right. So, are you going back inside the cart?
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, what I'm doing is, guys, since we're doing theater of the mind here, you know, basically, if you do like what you just did, you're just like spell, go back. You're not blocking the way. Like people can get out. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Peek
don't worry
through,
about
do
that.
your thing beyond.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. All right. The skirmishers are up. Corallos, you're on deck. Now, since I'm doing the 3 of them, these are the 3 guys up top. I'm going to do them at the same time, just for the sake of moving things along.
Triplets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are going to pull their short bows out.
All right.
So it's going to be
Goblin archer.
2. I'm going to say 2 of them are going to aim at Tarook, and 1's going to aim at V. So the one aimed at V. Not sure if that hits. I got anything there. It's a 19 to hit.
With a crossbow bolt?
Short bow.
Short bow. No, that hits.
That is 7 points of person damage.
I'd rather get hit with a crossbow than a big meaty fist from Tough Guy, so I'm saving my fancy stuff for later.
And these 2 are aimed at you, Tarook. I don't think those hit. That is a 10 and an 11.
No siree.
Yeah, so basically, you get some draft as 2 arrows right by your head, and you just look up and you see the 2 of the skirmishers up top are reloading arrows. That is their
When
turn.
I'm done with him, I got something for you guys.
That's it for them. Corallos, you're up. V, you're on deck.
Are there 2 doors on our carriage?
Yeah, it's kind of like a yeah. You could go out either way, left or right side.
Can I go out the opposite way that Tarook went?
Yeah, so you're gonna come out on the left side.
Yes.
Okay.
And then can I look up at that bell? Is that where
You
the
do not
skirmishers
see
are?
the bell from where they're at. It's
Okay.
it's not like over you're right at the edge. It's out of your periph, but it's out of your sight. But
Okay.
it's up there.
Okay, can I see them? Are they grouped up or are they spread apart?
The 3 skirmishers are about 10 feet apart from each other at the top.
All right, I'm going to pick the middle one and put a globe of darkness on him.
Okay. What does globe of darkness do?
Magical darkness spreads from a point I choose to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Spreads around corners. Nobody can see through it.
Right.
Light
Yeah.
can't illuminate.
Magical darkness they cannot see. So basically, and that encapsulates all 3 of them, just how they're set up there. And you see this like globe of shadow magic darkness just bellow out at the top of that parapet, and none of the 3 skirmishers can see.
Hell yes.
Nice
Is
job,
that a
Corallos.
save on that, or does it last for a certain amount of time? What's the specifics on that?
10 minutes. There's no save. It's just a globe of
Okay.
darkness.
And they have they're blinded effect.
As
or-
long as they're in it, they
As long as
can't
they're in it, they can't
They
see.
can't see
They can't
through.
see.
Yeah,
like,
even if
the
you
other
can see
side.
in dark, even if they have dark vision, that's magical darkness. They can't see. You know what I mean? So, anything else on your turn?
No. I can't, right? Even though it's a racial thing, can I cast a spell? Cantrip something? Or does that count as the action?
That kind of counts as the action,
Okay.
unless you have anything that you can cast as a bonus action.
Not that I want to. If I can just, I don't want to go back in the cart, but just kind of get up against it as cover from the roof.
Okay. Okay.
And then that'll it.
Okay. V, you're up, and Beldan is on deck. So that's
Okay.
both of you. So take your time.
All right. Is there 2 questions. How many people are between me and the door?
Immediately the woman with the sword strapped to her back.
And okay. She's how far from me?
She's standing in front of the door, so what did I say? You're about 60 feet from the
60
door,
Right.
so you're about 50 feet from her.
Okay, so those are the only people between me and the door. And is there anywhere nearby where there's like stuff that I can realistically go hide in? Anywhere to sneak into? Or is it just like a big
You're
open corridor?
kind of in the open.
Okay, bet. Crap. Okay. I am going to Alright, I'm gonna use my 3 attacks I'm gonna move forward and start closing the distance between me and her, but I'm gonna huck some of the ball bearings at her.
Okay. Bring up her stuff.
And then I'm not gonna move I'm not gonna go straight up because granted she's a human and moving up too far ahead screwed me with the frog. I'm pretty sure I could take a human, but this isn't the frog, but I also don't want to do the frog again.
Right?
Just saying, like
It's fair.
similar situation, not really the same thing, but not gonna make that mistake again. All right, so 3 attacks. I'm gonna go for all ranged with the ball bearings, and that's going to be, oh god, an 18 plus 5, a 19 plus 5, and a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so 2 of those hit.
Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot about my opera gloves too. I'm wearing them. I forgot I had them though.
Okay.
I mean, I put
So
them in
that
my.
you put them on.
Yeah. Dart. 6. It's 2. Okay. So for damage, that's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 19 is going to be 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage total.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
This one.
And I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward 20 feet. I'm going to start.
Okay.
And just so I know, it's the 3 skirmishers up top that are now blinded, big orc guy back at the carriage, and sword lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and
all
I
you
can
see
right
immediately,
now.
yes.
Okay. As I still get a speaking action, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before I move forward, I am going to kind of shout back at the carriage. We got to start pushing forward. We can't just make a stand here. We got to get mobile. So, kind of letting you guys know, I'm going to start pushing forward. Probably a good idea to start moving us all that direction as safely as we can. And then my turn.
Okay.
Oh, did I still get a bonus action? I didn't use a bonus action, did I?
You used
An action, a movement, my attacks, my movement, and my speaking.
You attacked 3 times, right?
One, oh, yeah, one's a bonus action, isn't it?
One's
Well, no.
a bonus action.
I get 2 attacks per turn, and I get extra attack as a 5th level feature.
Right.
So I don't think that counts as a bonus
So
action.
that's
It's only a bonus
3.
action if it's only
You
a
still
bonus
got your
action
bonus
if I flurry of blows.
Right. So you
Which I
still got
didn't
your
think.
bonus.
Okay, so as a bonus action before as I'm moving, I am going to poison my I'm going to take down my hairpiece. So I have this like crescent moon shaped thing that holds your hair up, and
Yeah.
I'm going to put it between my fist and just kind of move forward.
Cool.
Ooh,
All
I dig
right.
it.
Beldan's up next, and the half-orc is on deck.
Okay, Beldan is in the cart. So he is going to cast Sacred Flame
All right.
at the big guy.
Okay.
Deck save.
Go back and forth. So give me 1 second.
His spell save DC, it's going to be 8 plus his wisdom plus his proficiency. Are they wisdom casters?
Yes.
Extra wisdom, yeah.
I think that fails. Trying to see if he has any. No, not for Dex. Yeah, no, it's a 3. No, he fails.
Ah. Gotcha, big boy. Okay, so that's going to be 2d8. All right, so Beldan cast Sacred Flame for 12 points.
Nice. Right. Is that it for Belden's turn?
He doesn't like ready spell actions, does he?
No.
Is anything within hitting distance of him?
Not if he just stepped out. He'd have to move closer to get up on the sword lady or the half.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave space for Torrin to do his turn, so Belden's just gonna chill.
Is he going back in the?
Oh, he left
Cart
cart to do that?
Yeah, I mean he had to cast.
Oh, we had to. I'm gonna have him. How close is he to standoff? They're all pretty
Standoff
close.
went back in the cart.
Yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Standoff's
saying.
still in the court.
I'm gonna have him go back kind of with standoff in the cart and
Okay.
sort of try to kind of meat shield standoff a little bit because
Okay.
standoff's gonna have to move forward at some point to go with
Right.
that. So Belden's gonna kind of be his human shield because that's all.
Okay.
That's gonna be so Belden's kind of sticking with standoff.
All right. Fair enough. So Belden gets back in the cart.
Yeah.
All right. Half orc's up. Isla's on deck. The half orc is going to. Let's see. He's going to use his leadership ability to yell up at the skirmisher guys up top and encourage them. And he says, "Just get out of it! Move to the flanks!"
Just move. Damn, he is smart.
That will.
Strategic genius.
We have some brain around here. Maybe not.
How about now?
Can you hear us now?
Oh no.
Yay, technical difficulties. Hey, we went pretty long without any, so I'm impressed.
Yeah.
There we go. I hear you. now.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
And
These have
resolved
been-
fast.
Yeah, these have been easy to fix tonight. All right, so that adds a d6 to something for them later. He used that as his bonus action. He's going to use his great sword, and he's going to have a multi-attack on you, Tarook, because you're the biggest threat standing in front of him. So he gets 3 attacks against you.
Yeesh.
Okay, I'm just going to say 2 19s and a 1. I'm going to say that the 2 of those hit and 1 misses.
The 2,
horribly.
yeah. Yep.
Because what is he adds? Yeah, plus 7, so that's 26 to hit for 2 of them and a fail. So 1, you just laughingly parry off to the side. It didn't even come close, and he kind of steals up, and then he takes 2 large swipes at you with his great sword here, both of them connecting, and that's low damage. That's 7 plus 14 points of slashing damage.
All right, and half because I'm raging. So 7.
So 7 points of slashing damage. So yeah, I rolled
Right.
low on that.
That's-
That was his 3 attacks and his leadership roll, and that's all he can do. So he's done. Isla is up, and then the sword dancer's on deck. Isla is going to basically roll out the left side, pull an arrow, and looking around, she can't see anything except the sword dancer girl, so she's letting an arrow go.
All right.
Actually, a couple.
Please, for the love of God, hold on. Remember something I've taught you.
It's a 2 and a 3, so neither one of those hit as 2 arrows. And easily the sword dancer just not even close. So
Oh, you want to dance? Oh, we can dance.
Dance,
Um,
monkey, dance.
So Isla came up short on that one. So we got sword
Isla.
dancer is up. Torrin, you're on deck. Now, sword dancer is looking at you there.
I had to just pelt her with ball bearings.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't take that arrow out of
Look-
me. Ugh.
She looks at you, and she just kind of cocks her head, and you see she pulls one long sword that she's using herself. A second one, as if by magic, just detaches from her back and swings around to the right of you,
Uh-oh.
Okie dokie.
just hanging in midair.
That's it.
Well, she gets 3 attacks. 2 of them are going to be from the one she's wielding, and 1 from the one that's hanging in the air.
That was good. 7. Okay.
Let's do this. I think that's going to be 1 miss and 1 hit. That's a 25 to hit on 1. That's a 15 on the second one.
For the. Okay, I think I missed. She's attacking me with all 3.
Yeah, well, the first one was a 25. That hits.
Yeah, obviously.
The second one's 15.
No.
Miss. And the floating one is 24.
Yeah, so 2 of them hit.
Okay. So, yeah.
Cool.
But at that's plus 2, 10. Ooh, that was worse or better depending on whose side you're on. That's first strike, 10, 19, 26, plus 31 points of slashing damage. As
Crap.
she
Mm,
cuts you with the one she's holding, and then the magical sword comes and cuts you from the side. As you weren't really looking for this magical sword to just float in midair and start attacking you. So,
yeah. I honestly thought she was. I didn't realize she could close the whole distance between us that fast, to be honest. I thought it'd be farther away from her. So, yeah, no, I think I'm pretty much down. Got 2 hit points. I don't know if I'm still standing.
2 hit points. Yeah, you're standing.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm standing.
All right. That's all she can do on her turn. She's done. Torrin, you're up. Nat, you're on deck.
All right. So before I attack, do I recognize this half orc?
No.
No? All right then. Just wanted to make sure. Then I'm going to go right up next to Tarook, and I'm going to bash this dude in the face. Twice.
Okay.
Once with Claw Basher and once with Chaos Star. So.
All right.
Oh. That's a 19. That's a crit.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
First roll's a crit. All right, so that's with Chaos Star. So let me roll that first. 2, 10, so that's 13. So that's 26.
26 points.
26 on the first hit.
Bam.
Nice job.
Second hit is a 19.
All right. He's going to use his reaction to raise his AC. He's going to parry. And he's going to raise his AC by 3 and deflect that second one.
Bastard. Wait!
His AC is 18. So he's going to raise his AC to 21.
I forgot something. I'm standing next to Tarook. I'm gonna
So you
roll.
have that advantage.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
roll once more
Go ahead.
with feeling.
Go ahead.
With feeling.
Yes.
That's terrible. Nope, that's 9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's going
that
to use
does
his
not hit.
reaction for this round to parry off that second.
Damn. He gets lucky this round.
He's a tough son of a gun.
All right.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all I got.
All right. Nat, you're up. Tarook, you're on deck.
All right. So, just to kind of recap everything, just so I can make sure where I am. Cart's 30 feet away from the door,
The cart is 60 feet away from the door.
60 feet. And I've never done this, but how much distance could I cover if I was on a horseback?
Or donkey back.
It's supposed to
You'd
be on
have
foot.
to look at the speed for the horse, but the horse is basically bridled. What is the word for that? Bridled,
Oh yeah, it's
yoked
hooked
up
to the cart.
to the
Ah.
cart.
Crap.
You can bring the cart.
So I mean,
She could bring the. You could.
You know what? Most of our party is still in the cart,
This is our
so
party with us. I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
I'm down with it.
I mean, oh,
I'm
God.
not because I have to DM it. Gosh, man, why do you guys always do dumb shit? All right, what is the AC of the door?
Where you can she cover? What's
What was
the
that?
move speed of a donkey, or is it a horse? I thought it was a donkey.
Tis an ass.
Yeah, what's the move speed of a donkey? Because I mean,
I assumed that you had left the donkey and that this was
A legit
a
horse.
cart that
okay, cool.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
had
the
a horse.
cart.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so it's a legit horse.
I thought you said donkey, so I wasn't trying to.
A horse is a horse, a horse, a horse.
How much damage would a cart do if it rammed into sword check?
Well, wait,
Well,
she's.
I'd have to
she's-
give her a dex save, or else
We'll find
she'd
out,
be
yeah, we'll find
hit.
out if that-
And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say that the AC of the door is 15.
Okay.
Hey,
All right, so in order for you to pull this off, let's make this an animal handling check,
All
because
right.
you are forcing this animal to go straight into an inanimate
Yes, I am.
I mean, worst case scenario, if you can
object,
stop
which
it.
it's not gonna want to do. So
You
the
don't have to
AC
send
for
it
this is
straight
gonna
to the
be high.
door. Just
I am so sorry, Mr. Horsey.
I mean, you don't have to slam it into the door. Just get it up to the
So-
door. Bring our party.
Slam it in the door. Just
So
ram
do,
it.
Oh, boys.
animal handling check, but at disadvantage.
We at the Curbside Podcast do not endorse animal abuse.
No, we do not. But Tim,
I didn't
animal
mean
handling,
ram
correct?
the door with the horse. I meant bring
Yeah,
the party.
animal
with the
handling,
cart.
but at disadvantage. So roll twice and give me the lower number,
Okay.
I mean, shoot. See what happens.
because that horse is not gonna want to go into a door.
No,
With
it's
the horse.
23 is my lowest.
Oh my god.
Damn.
All right.
We're
Yeah.
assholes.
You gotta love that you. We are assholes.
You're
But
the
you gotta
horse
love that.
with me.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get even with you later. HP
I know you will.
of a horse.
I love that high animal.
Kill the horse.
We need HP of a bush, of a door, of a brick. We just need
15.
it all.
15 with okay.
Oh my god.
I think this is gonna work. I'm just doing the math on it.
Oh no. Our poor horse.
Yeah, I'm also trying to see if this horse is gonna live.
Oh no. I don't even think it's our horse. I think we stole a horse. Pretty sure we just
Horse
stole
only
it.
has 15 hit points.
I'm sorry,
So-
Mr. Horsey.
Wow, Nat's kind of a monster all of a sudden. Nat wants
All
to
of a
live.
sudden.
Nat chooses life.
Horse-
Nat
All of a
is
sudden.
survivor. Don't you forget it.
No, she has been dangerous since day one.
This is the most bloodthirsty I've ever seen Nat.
You drop one friggin' chandelier, folks, and this is what happens.
Hey, the chandelier only hurt the enemy and like a couple of our party members. This is a poor innocent
Oh, cool.
horse.
Somebody actually did the equivalent for this. Cool.
Nice.
I apologize, but listen, for anybody who's watching and for you guys, I'm consulting Reddit because D&D somebody has encountered a party member slamming a cart and a horse through a door.
I meant just bring the cart forward to the door with the party. I was not advocating for horse
Oh, she
violence.
bringing it to the door.
Hell
She's
yeah, go
bringing
big
it
or go home.
to the
Can we-
door
are we
and
gonna get the-
all
Hey, we gotta
straight
get
on
everybody
till
in.
morning.
We're gonna get a cease and desist from PETA or some shit.
This is truly a knock knock. Who's there?
Horse! Horse is there!
All right,
Horse,
all right.
bitch.
I'm going to
Animal
DM this
bitches.
my darn self. D6 forever, so 60
Tim, I appreciate you, dude. You're fantastic.
Tim's the real victim here.
Best DM around.
Yep, nope.
So now we need fan art
Poor guy.
of Nat ramming
All
a
right.
poor horse into a door.
All right, so here's what happens. Oh, and I got to do a dex save for Sword Dancer. Yeah, she's good. So basically, Nat just whoosh, and just gets a hold of the reins. The horse takes off directly for the front door, bashing through the front door. The horse is kicking and neighing, and basically it busts through the front door. It unfortunately, this is like it's not a small door. The thing breaks down on top of the poor horse, killing the horse.
Oh.
It did not live.
She's a ranger!
She cares about animals. So
I
the horse
gotta
is
survive.
dead, but the front door is busted open, and the cart is like wedged in the front door.
And since I have a secondary action,
Oh god.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's
What do you want to
more.
do? Set it on fire?
oh my god! You guys act like a Peter fucking Gallagher up here. Well, okay, not wrong, but can
You
I
want
stop
to skin
sword?
him too?
I'm not gonna lie, I did think about that briefly, but no, I want to try to stab Sword Dancer chick.
You have no chance of even you're at the front of this thing. Your cart is wedged in the front opening of this building.
All right.
You just like I'm sorry, like a 90s sitcom, you drove the car through the front door.
I was gonna try to pick the lock when we got to the door, but I guess the horse is a better lock pick than the road.
For some reason I'm thinking that
Apparently.
I think this happened on Full House and Fresh Prince, I think.
Yes.
Like literally the car drove through the front door. Probably happened on Family Matters too, now that I'm
If
thinking.
you-
Oh,
I-
it happens every other day on the 6 o'clock news. What was that?
Tim, do I have to make a deck save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do, because you're in the front.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. V, I should have picked you up. I'm
That
sorry.
might kill me. If I take any damage from this card, I'm pretty much done.
Oh,
There's no ye old safety belts. There's
Oh,
no ye old airbags.
She just went to plow me over with. All right, let me see what my dex save stat is.
Good, because I just rolled your
Oh,
damage.
thank Christ! I actually survived this, guys.
Oh, thank God. I feel a little
21.
less guilty.
21.
So
All
we
right,
sees
yeah.
the cart barreling towards her as she's got stab wounds and an arrow sticking out of her.
Go ahead and paint the picture as you see Nat take the reins and just hit the gas pedal towards the front door. What does V do?
No, okay, so I've passed. We're still in combat, so do I even get the opportunity to try to get on the cart, or am I just getting out of the way and that's the best I can hope for? I got a 21 as a dex save.
Well, okay, that was the save just to get out.
Right. Do I get an opportunity to try to get on it, or is that my next turn?
If you want to try to get on it, I'm gonna make it an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And then you're like, I don't know if you want to do that because then you're.
Well, I'm still like.
Yeah, it's up to you. How do you want to do it? Do
so
you
the
want to
problem
just
is-
roll out of the way, or do you want to try to jump on the cart while it's
I can
going?
get out of the way, but then I'm 20 feet away from the party and in the open, and there's everyone's turns before mine. So it
Right.
might be best for me to try to get on the cart because at least then I'll be with the party.
Okay.
Now, if I
So
mess
go
this
ahead
up,
and
I
roll
might
me.
Die.
I'm gonna say basically as a reaction, go ahead and roll me a acrobatics check then.
This could kill me.
It could.
This could kill me real bad.
Unconscious, maybe not kill you.
Well, yeah, I might go unconscious. Look, I'm not used to dropping this low in health, so
It's been rough for you. The past
it's
couple
been
of
really
times.
rough. No, but you know what's great? This is exactly what would happen if a really pampered rich chick started adventuring. This is exactly what would happen, so I'm not even mad.
Right?
Oh, okay, acrobatics check, that's a 14 plus 5. That's a soft one.
Nice. Yeah. 14
Wow.
plus 5 is 19.
Pressing even
yeah.
myself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that just in time, you find a way to kind of like just like Legolas your way in one like fluid motion and jump up on the front of this thing as it's barreling through the front door.
Bleeding profusely.
So now you're basically sitting there in the front seat looking at Nat as both of you are on the inside of the building. And I'm going to say basically how it is, the two side doors that everybody gets out, that's like just on the outside of the building.
So wait, me and Nat are inside, you said?
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
wedged in the doorway.
Okay. So what's the access to get the party in? Is it like the side door?
That's something you guys are going to have to figure out.
So they can't. So the door is just jacked up,
Yeah.
and the party is stuck outside.
Yeah. It basically, if they take the side doors out of the cart, it's like it's like I'm saying, you got to picture the doorway and the cart is like wedged there. So if the door's open, like you're on the outside.
I know we're still in combat, but I really want just like a bleeding Vare to like land on top of Nat and just go, "Good job."
Quick, another stupid question.
Uh-huh.
The carriage. Is there a back window? Is there like a back window to it?
I think they're stuck in it.
Oh, they're stuck in the physical
There is a viewing window, but it's not like big enough for somebody to
climb through.
crawl out of.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there wasn't that idea.
You basically just had a car accident. So
We're the only people left back. Is Tarook still back with the orc?
yeah. They were a little. I didn't make them
Yeah.
roll. They were a little off to the side. So Tarook's
Yeah.
still going toe to toe with
Hey,
this.
Torrin's
this
here
half-orc.
too.
Right.
And Corallos.
Torrin and Corallos
Yep.
were both out.
Yeah.
Because
And
Corallos, you
standoff.
just watched that cart just take off.
Yeah, I was
You
hiding
were
next to
beside it. Yeah, and then you just was like,
Standoff, Corallos, and Beldan are in the cart.
No.
No,
no,
I'm hiding the
standoff,
Corallos.
Beldan, Midagast are
Yes.
in the cart.
We brought Metagas!
Yes, we brought Metagas. Yes,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I
they're in
think
the
what
cart.
you guys should do is try to
Impulse.
climb through the cart and go inside and let us handle outside here and you guys go. Since you guys have Metagas who now has a weapon, so he could fight. Get a little extra backup there.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Also, I would like to interject really quick. The term car accident does not sit well with Standoff. He likes to use. He likes to see that as user.
Wow, he is really not happy with Nat right now.
Bells.
You're gonna get a strong talking to if we survive this. Strong words,
This is
As long as I
already
don't get-
gone
Strong
in a
words,
direction
little
I did
lady.
not plan for. I love
What
you
does
guys.
Standoff
A fierce
say?
finger wag. All right.
Good
So-
gosh. So you still have an action, Nat.
Yes.
And we're all terrified.
Begrudgingly, I admit you still have an action.
Oh,
So,
God.
How about I grab? So we're now we're inside. I grab V. We bolt off of the cart and we try to barrel roll or some kind of crazy move into like some sort of shadow, and then I can, using my voice action, I can tell V, I have a trick.
You can move half of your movement when you're dragging somebody.
Okay, so I can go about 15 feet.
So about 15 feet. Just pick a direction. Basically, you're in like a foyer,
Okay, well,
the entry point to the estate.
I had a plant to hide behind.
all right. Well, then,
magnolias.
as soon okay.
So yeah,
then-
you can drag V from the wreckage.
Yes.
You can move 15 feet off to the side.
I pray you have some kind of band-aids or something.
I do.
All right,
I'm
that's
gonna
your
go-
second. You still have a bonus action if you have anything that you want to cast, or just to remind you,
Yes,
taking
I want
a potion
to
is
cast. I want to. Well, actually, I was gonna cast a cure wounds for V.
okay. You do that. Go ahead.
Is that a bonus action?
For her, I think it is.
No.
Double check that.
Yep, double
I
check me.
shouldn't said anything.
No, I was asking you to double check it. I got like
Oh.
5 things up.
I'll do
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
You said cure
To the
wounds
ranger section
Yeah.
of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or 5e tools search bar.
I'm trying to find my.
Whoops, I typed cute wounds.
Cute wounds.
Oh, you son of a monkey!
Cure
Poor.
wounds.
That is an action. Sorry.
That's an action. Yeah. No,
Much
I found them
appreciated,
too.
but that's an
Yep.
action.
Yeah, sorry for my vanity,
Is-
for my
And
outburst there.
yeah, but it would be a bonus action to force feed her a health potion if you had one.
All right. Well, since I'm not gonna be force feeding her health
don't have a
potion, I'm
potion on
gonna
you?
cast cure wounds.
Huh?
Let me.
Pretty sure you used your action already, hon.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
used your
Oh
actions
yeah, yeah.
already.
Okay. Yes,
That's what I was saying. If you have a potion to force feed her, that would be a bonus.
I do have a potion.
That's up to you.
I gotta save her, so let's do it.
If anything hits me between now and my next turn, I'm out. So
Okay, is that a
Yep.
standard or greater?
It's a standard.
2d4 plus
I think it
2?
was 6.
Mm.
Oh, 2.
Oh crap! Get back here, you son of a bitch.
2d4 plus 2.
So 2d4s plus 2. Gotcha.
You're-
Gotcha. Alright.
well, we're down a horse, fellas. We owe somebody a horse.
It's the brothers.
Was that the ale house's horse, or did we
Or-
steal a horse?
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
the
Yeah,
house,
it's
of
all right.
course.
We own the ale
Oh.
house.
Put it on my tab.
So my 2d4 plus 2, it adds up to 6.
There you go. You got 6 hit points, V.
Woohoo!
All right, Nat. That's it
Better
for
than
your
I
turn.
was.
That was an epic turn. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think
Shit was
anybody ever predicted that to happen.
Nope.
No, we got a chandelier, a dead horse, and a busted door, all from that. I'm with it. Let's
Yeah.
just
And she
count.
beat you in a drinking contest.
Shut up.
Well,
My
I
eyes were
think- I think
Boys,
I think we're just focusing on Nat's collateral damage is what we're
Yeah.
focusing on.
Yeah, that's That's
All right.
what we're gonna focus.
Midagast is
I love
up Tarook, you're on deck. I apologize,
Right.
Tarook. I said you're on deck, but I forgot Mitigas was
It's
at the
Mitigas.
bottom of the.
No problem, boss.
Bottom of
Sorry,
the list.
Tim. I appreciate you, Mr. DM.
Mitigas, actually, I rolled for this, and this maybe is for comic relief, but I also rolled for it. Mitigas got thrown forward, and basically what you see is there's like a little observation like window behind where the two of you were sitting, and so now you see with his movement a plate armor crawling through this open window, and he's skinny enough because he's a skeleton, and you just see Mitigas go, was that part of the plan? And you just see as he's shimmying through this window and crawling inside where you guys are. And that'll be his movement and his action to kind of get through that.
It made me snort on camera.
That's Mitigas's turn. Tarook, you're up. Standoff, you're on deck.
Awesome.
We could end the campaign now. I mean,
All right, so where's Sword Lady, Tim?
Sword Lady barrel rolled off to the side to avoid the cart, and half orc is up in your grill.
Okay, so half orc, Sword Lady. All right, I'm going with half orc. So first attack there is 18 plus 8, 26, right? Yeah,
that'll hit.
Yeah, lit. All right, now I need my. All right. 5 plus 11 points of damage plus 2 for the rage, 13 total for the first hit.
13 points on the first hit. Nice.
All right, and now my second one. Woo, that's good. 19.
19 does hit.
Let's get it.
But I'm going to use his reaction to parry it off and raise his AC by 3.
Oh, bastard.
It's a talented dude. So yeah, but he only gets that once per round. So yeah, I'm using that reaction for this one to parry off that second shot.
All right.
He's standing toe to toe with you though. He takes that first shot and then parries off the second one with his greatsword.
All right, bet. All right, yeah, that's
anything
that's
else you want to do with your turn?
Nope. No, I'm good.
Standoff, you're up. Skirmishers are on deck. You're inside the cart and you just had a little bit of a rough ride. A short trip with a sudden stop.
Okay, so I will give you a 5-second recap of just what happened in standoff. Completely ping-ponged everywhere. Standoff is going to hold his turn while he tries to gain his composure and check his own balls.
I love it. The RP moment. I love it.
Nice.
He's completely discombobulated. He was not expecting that. So it may take a moment, and he may have to write a few tickets.
Okay.
I can't wait for this.
Oh, Lord.
That's amazing.
I will pay all your tickets, Nat.
I ain't worried about it. It ain't going against my insurance.
I ain't got no ride.
He's got the
I gotta tell you guys a story. This is gonna be a interesting combat. We want to get to a certain point, but I gotta tell you guys a story about that.
Please do.
Just remind me about insurance later.
Will do.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With a dead horse.
Okay, stand up. You can get out of the cart, but like I said, the cart itself is kind of wedged. I don't know if what's standoff size. It's a small little hole in that front that he might be able to crawl through to get inside. So it depends on what was your like height and build for standoff?
Standoff is 130 some odd pounds and 6'2". So he's just really tall.
I think he could fit through.
So Doug Jones.
That would be up to you. That would be up to you. If you want to try, I would say that would take up your movement and your action to basically what Mitigas did and crawl through.
Okay.
I'm trying to be realistic with it. It's basically like crawling out of a car after a wreck. Like, you know, it would take, you're not going to be able to do much beside get out of the car in 6 seconds.
Yeah. Like I said, to be a little bit more realistic with it, Standoff is going to hold his turn for at least 2 more turns until after the next 2 individuals go, and then he can go ahead with that.
Okay.
He's
so,
a little strict
okay, we'll
taking
say
up.
that you're holding your action until after Corallos' turn.
Okay.
That's fair.
Cool. The skirmishers are up. They are encased in magical darkness.
Yes, they are.
So,
Our guy.
yeah, Corallos, you see as they use their full movement. 2 of them move to the left and 1 moves to the right, and they all get out of the sphere of darkness, and they now have now they look, and now you see kind of quizzical looks on their faces as they could have sworn a cart was there 5 minutes ago. And they're gonna see. Let me see. You're out there. Tarook, Torrin are out there. Okay, so 1 to each of you. This one's aimed at you, Corallos.
Uh-oh.
13 plus what? Plus.
Better. I have 13 AC.
Okay, it's 17 total, so that hits. The one at you, Torrin.
No.
13 total.
That does not hit.
Okay, an arrow whizzes by your head, Torrin. And Tarook. 18.
That hits on the money.
Just hits. Okay, so Corallos and Tarook take arrows from the short bows, which are... Okay, Corallos, you take 6 points of piercing damage. Tarook, you take 5, half to 3.
Okay.
3 piercing.
When I get hit, I'd like to use the reaction to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke on the skirmisher that shot at you?
Yes, it's the one that hit me. Yeah, it's got to be that guy.
Yeah.
He has to make a dex saving
Dex
throw
save?
of at least 15.
What is that? 14.
Really?
So he fails.
Oh my god. All right. It's 2d10 fire damage. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
Okay. For anybody who's outside, what you see is Corallos fires back with Hellish Rebuke, but it looks a little different this time. You've seen him use Hellish Rebuke before. It's pretty much basic flame. This time the flame is a little darker. It's almost like a blackish kind of flame that fires back with Hellish Rebuke. And doing 10 damage to the skirmisher who shot at you. So
Nice.
I'm now also wreathed in the same flames.
there you go.
Tarook just kind of like tilts his head sideways. Just squints his eyes.
That's different.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Anything else with your turn, Corallos?
That was your turn.
Oh, was it mine? No, it was skirmisher. Yeah. So now it is your turn.
Yes.
And Standoff, you're on deck because you were holding till after Corallos was done.
Yes.
Corallos.
1 second. Yeah, it's 90 feet. I'm going to bonus action hex the half-orc dude,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to hit him with Chaos Bolt.
All right.
All right, that is... I can get advantage because Tarook and Torrin are flanking, right?
That doesn't work for ranged.
No?
But he's
wait.
within 5 feet of me, though.
Within 5 feet of you. So that's
Yes.
for your ability.
Yeah, Tarook's range.
If it was just flanking, it wouldn't. But for
Oh,
his
no,
ability,
it's okay.
yes.
Okay,
My primal path, yeah. My
Yeah.
my werewolf primal path, yep.
much better. That's a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Nice.
And you said this is the half orc, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
So it is.
It would hit anybody. I'm just making sure the damage is going to the right person.
Yes, it's gonna be poison damage.
Poison damage.
Yes. 14, 18, 23, 26.
26 points
Yes.
of poison damage. Making sure that he. Yeah, no, he takes 26 points of poison damage. You're wearing him down.
Jeez, 26 points of poison damage?
Yep. And
All right.
that should do it.
Yeah, no, he's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that makes sense. What was the damage for Chaos Bolt again? And then you add hit plus Hex. It's
Yeah,
like,
Chaos Bolt is for me right now 2d8 plus 3d6, and then I get another d6 from Hex.
from Hex, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gnarly, man.
I like it.
Standoff, you're up,
Yes.
and V, you're on deck.
Did Beldan get to go?
Beldan goes after you.
Okay.
Yes. Standoff, after kind of getting his head a little bit on straight again, he looks over and he sees the feet of Metagast kind of crawling through.
Yeah. You basically see as he crawls through and makes it to the inside of the estate.
Yeah, and at first he's kind of out of sorts because he just been through some crazy traumatic experience. Then he remembered he was just completely clinically insane, so he's like, "Hey, where you going?" And he just jumps in and just tries to follow him.
All right. I'm not even make you roll for that. I'm gonna say with your movement, your action, you crawl through and you find basically on the other side where you see Mitigas, Nat, and V on the inside of this like foyer in the estate.
Okay.
Does
Does the mimic follow?
We'll say on your turn, yeah. Crash dummy Mina does follow. Yeah.
Perfect instance, crash dummy. Survive without a hitch.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that would be relevant at all, but I can never, anticipate what Britt's gonna do.
I had really hoped somebody, when he was like, "We'd love to escort her," just threw the crash dummy at him, but I was like, it's a mimic, it's an actual pet, we don't want to just throw it.
Right.
I was really hoping it would just be like, plop.
All right, V and Beldan, you're up.
Okay. So you said there's really nothing to hide at?
Well, now you're inside, and if you want to, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Before I decide to do that, is Sword Lady still outside?
Yeah, no, she hasn't even gone yet. She got out of the way of the cart. That's it. She's
Okay, so
outside.
we poke our head out of the wreckage that is the door. Is there any access as far as like over the wreckage to see her?
It would take a impressive acrobatics roll to get over that wreckage and get inside.
Okay. Okay, then I will just... Okay, I want to get us up against something solid. I don't want to just be out in the open in the foyer, so if I can use half my movement
Well, go ahead and give me a perception check, and I'll give you a little something about the inside of the estate. Maybe that'll help you.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to use my action and not be able to do something.
That's not going to be your action. That's just
I thought it was an action.
That's just a perception check to see what's around.
Okay, I thought that was an action.
Yeah.
What's my perception score? That's going to be an 18.
18, not bad. You've been to several estates like this before. I mean, you're looking at the red carpet, you're looking at fine artwork, and it's haughty. The foyer that you're in, there's a hallway that goes straight back. There are 2 openings, one to the left. There's like an open like set of glass doors that open to a room on the left, and there's one on the right.
Okay.
If you actually go and peer in, the one on the right actually looks like a kind of like a makeshift library kind of thing, kind of like a study. And the one on the left opens up into like a looks like it's like a servants area.
Okay. How far away is the servants area?
Not far. You could use your movement and get inside there. And with that perception check, you don't see anybody on the inside.
Okay. I'm going to go for the servants area.
Okay.
And
Once you get inside that room, you get a little better view of it. It looks like not exactly food prep, but it basically looks like an area where a lot of the servants are, basically, your linens and stuff like that. Just kind of like a servant's work area.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna kind of hunker down just for a second, gather myself. I'm going to kind of sit down and just start to breathe really deeply and stretch out a little bit. And I'm going to use quick and healing to try to get back some health.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend key points. And I get 11 points of health back.
Nice.
So I just kind of sit there and breathe really heavily and kind of try to center myself, get some health back, and I'm gonna call it good on my turn for that.
All right. Beldan is next, and Beldan just went through the car wreck. So so he's on the inside of it. I'm gonna make that a strength check if he tries to go the way that Standoff and Mitigas tried to go, because
he can use an axe to try to, or he has a hammer.
He also could attack a little bit to try to open it up and kind of jaws of life on his own to get his way out.
True.
I mean, what would what's the hit points of the cart?
They've been used up.
Oh, so this could be easy.
Oh God!
I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Dude, he has one of the weirdest character sheets I've ever seen. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to edit.
You're fine.
Edit this. I mean, his Warhammer will do a D10 of damage and a strength and a I'm gonna try to say he wants to bash his way out with his hammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
So...
How many attacks does he get? 1 or 2? I've already forgotten. It's been a minute.
Six.
Roll an attack. Roll an attack.
I do know.
Just trying to help answer your question.
14.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Right.
So with his warhammer, he bam and kind of busts some of the wood and the structure of the inside of the cart open a little bit, making it a little easier. He probably would be able to crawl out with his movement.
Okay. So he's gonna do that. When he crawls out, can he make a perception check to try to see where me and Nat are? Like try to see where everything.
Yeah, because Nat's still in that foyer right there. So so when he crawls out, he basically is gonna see, oh hey, Nat Metagas, cool.
Okay, cool.
Some people made it inside.
Right.
So.
Okay. Now he is not dexterous, so he has no chance of making it back over without finding another way around.
No, he's crawled through. Like he's inside now. So
I mean, like back out.
Oh yeah, when we cross that bridge, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, so he's just gonna kind of come on the inside then. I mean, he can't really support them in any way, so because he has to be able to see the targets to cast spells, right?
Right.
Okay, then he's just gonna hang out inside for now. That's all he can do.
Okay.
Alrighty.
It's now the half-orc's turn.
Ah, crap. Okay, he gets 1 attack. There it is.
There we go.
You know, I totally forgot about too, which really sucks. I could have tried to catch that crossbow bolt. I totally forgot I have that ability.
Yep.
That's
All right. So, Tarook, I'm gonna talk 3 more melee attacks directed to you from the half orc. Yes, that does it.
All right.
Hold up. Darn. Oh my crap. Uh-oh, I think he's starting to lose. Tarook does a 17 hit.
No, sorry, 17 does
Yeah.
not hit.
Okay, well, if that doesn't hit, neither of the other 2 either. So he is basically...
Finally.
I'm going to say with the first one, he makes contact, but it just doesn't do any damage. The next 2, you're just... You're parrying them off. So he's starting to lose some ground.
Yeah.
That's it for his turn. Isla is up, and she's on the outside looking around going, okay. And so now with the skirmishers she's looking around at the skirmishers, and so she's going to help get rid of the people up top. So she's going to aim 1 shot at the one Corallos hit.
Woo! Murder those workers.
They're mercenaries.
5 and a 7. Both of those miss. I'm rolling
Sheesh.
terrible for her.
That's a goblin archer.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Isla.
Maybe she's
Never
nervous.
rolled terrible to hit me.
Yeah, no. All right. So both of those miss. She's done. Sword dancer. Ducking out of the way of the errant cart.
Aaron's kind word.
I gotta bring sword dancer up. And I think she's gonna go after the nearest thing to her, which unfortunately is Corallos.
Oh no!
Corallos. All right. Okay, only one of those hit. It's 23 to hit on one of them. The other's an 8. The other's a 12.
Ooh, let's go.
So only one hit.
Yeah.
So basically, the only one that hit was the sword that was floating in midair, which is
Doozy.
7 points of slashing damage.
I'll take it.
Basically, she takes 2 swipes with the sword she's got in her hand. Both of those, you kind of move out of the way. The sword that's dancing in midair takes a swipe, and that's the one that actually catches you. That's it for her turn. So, Torrin, you're up. Nat, you're on deck.
All right. I'm going to take a swing at our half-orc friend. First roll was... I'm sorry, I'm doing terrible at math tonight. The first roll was a 23.
That hits.
Let me see if I can get a crit. Nope. So the first attack's 23.
All right, that hits. Excuse me.
Chaos Star.
All right.
14. 17 points of damage.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on!
Come on.
Uno mas.
Standing.
Uno mas. This time with Claw Basher.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Torrin.
So, 24.
24 hits.
Yes. And that's 9.
How would you like to do this?
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, I've been waiting for this one. So, first he's gonna take Chaos Star across the cheek, and as he takes Chaos Star across the cheek, I'm gonna wind up Clawbasher like Thor against Hulk and just uppercut him.
Uppercut, nice.
Clean off his feet.
Yeah, it does as it raises him up off his feet. Even in plate armor, it's kind of impressive. You just hear clang, and he goes up a couple feet or two, and he goes arse over tea kettle. Bam!
Yeah,
Done.
baby.
Weird side
Yes, Torrin! Yes!
of feel the bloodlust.
All right.
Yes.
So he's done. Let's see.
We got paid well. Get that to his next of kin.
We did.
And then
Anything else for your turn, Torrin?
yes. How far is the sword dancer from me and Tarook?
Not far. 30 feet
Okay.
to your left. You see she's going after Corallos right now.
Right. So I'm gonna head over right next to Corallos and help him fight her.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take any more attacks. I'm just gonna use my movement to move.
Yeah, just
that
your
way.
movement to go over and help Corallos. Got
Yep.
it. Okay. I apologize. Nat, you're up. And then Metagast is on deck.
All right. I am going to move and take shelter as in the servants' quarters and just try to lay low as I try to wait for the rest of the party to get in.
See Vare just kind of rocking, just getting like breathing deeply, heavily.
I see you and I'm like, I'm almost scared to touch you, but I just look at you and just nod my head. It will be okay.
Namaste.
All right. And pretty much Metagast just follows you and does the same thing. Kind of, okay, yeah, this is going to be the the launch point. Cool. And he just follows you in and just kind of
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, you use it. Clang, 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 clang.
Hey Tim, has it been an hour about since we left the ale house?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm me again. The illusion's gone.
Okay.
The alter self wore off, so
Gotcha.
Okay.
full again.
So that goes back up to the top of the order. Tarook, you're up. And the first thing you see is coming around the right side of the building. You see two more figures. You see one that looks very similar to one of the skirmishers up top. This next one, however, is looks similar to the sword dancer, except his robes are a little bit different, but also multiple swords strapped to his back.
We're gonna kill a whole family, aren't we? And
All right. They're coming towards me, correct?
No, you just see them like coming around the corner of the building. Like it's just the first thing you notice. They're about 80 feet away. You see it, and you just see movement, and they're coming around.
They're about 80 feet away. Coming around. All right. I'm gonna all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warn Corallos and Torrin. Hey, there's two more over here, and then I'm gonna get right up next to Sword Chick.
Okay.
Right up her.
So you guys basically you're surrounding Sword Girl.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and my movement speed is now 40. So
you can get over there.
Okay, so I'm right there. Now I'm gonna take my 2 attacks on her.
Yeah.
All right, up and that. Behind me is cool. 18 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Now roll. That. All right. That's 8 plus 10 points of damage for the first one.
All right, I got you.
And the next one. Nope. That's 11.
Nah, that doesn't hit.
Nope. Trash. All right. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Standoff, you're up.
Yeah.
And the skirmishers are on deck.
All right. Standoff. Well, he's realistically going to follow Metagast.
Okay. So you follow Metagast into this, like, basically where everybody's congregating at. You got this, like, servants area where, you know, a lot of, like, the basic daily duties are taken care of. So.
Yeah. Is Metagast or is Standoff able to do a quick search of the area to see if there's anything useful for him?
Sure. Yeah. Make a perception check.
Oh, perception checks. Standoff and his perception.
It's gonna be a 16.
16. There's not much in here, man. Like I said, it's a lot of, you know, like linen and just basic cleaning and house supplies in this area. There's nothing in the way of, like, you know, there's no weapons, there's no books or anything in here. It's just like just a servants area.
But there is cloth.
Yeah, plenty of cloth.
Plenty of cloth. Are there like little dish towels possibly?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
big?
Sure.
Standoff is gonna just kind of like stand off to the side and
Sleight of hand.
say the hand. No one's looking.
Sleight of hand. Do it.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be a 21. We're
And I'm
fairly
getting
sure
19.
no one
That's
saw
so
you
towels.
grab these linen towels off as you just kind of like.
Who is closest to standoff?
Metagast.
Metagast.
Yeah,
Standoff.
you didn't notice.
Like, psst. Metagast.
Yes.
Look what I got. And he's gonna just pull up a couple linens.
You fiend.
You fiend.
You fiend.
He said you fiend.
It's a great turn. I love it.
Oh,
my gosh.
God.
All right.
That ends his turn.
Yeah. So skirmishers are up. Corallos, you're on deck. Now you
Yes.
have- there are 4 skirmishers now. So the 3 up top, are gonna once again pick out pretty much one arrow for all of y'all, including Isla. So let's see how this goes. This is for Corallos. That's a 17 to hit Corallos.
Yeah, it does.
5 points of piercing damage. Torrin. 23 to hit.
That hits.
3 points of piercing damage. Tarook. 17.
Just misses.
Just misses. And Isla. Ooh. 18. Isla takes 4 points, so not bad. So, skirmishers are done. Corallos, you're up. V, you're on deck.
All right. I will use my bonus action to move Hex from Dead Orc to Sword Girl.
Yeah.
And I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes. First one is 17.
Don't think that hits her. I apologize. I had the wrong one up. I had the skirmishers up. Sword Dancer does not hit.
Okay. I'll shoot the other one. I'm blanking. 21.
Yeah, hits.
Okay.
Full damage.
6.
Okay.
And the Hex is on strength.
Got it. Is that it for your turn, Corallos?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, V and Beldan.
Okay. guess I'm just gonna rummage around the servants' room. Kind of want to look for. Okay, I know there's not gonna be like a big map of the servant quarters or anything, but just like maybe common routes or something, like a cheat code for like certain servants who are trying to get places into place. Like, is there any kind of like schedule of the route that the servants are supposed to be going, stuff like that? Not like a big hand-drawn map or anything, but like a schedule, shortcuts and routes, or just anything that makes it easier to do service stuff.
Okay, I got you. Roll me a investigation.
Yay, no modifier. 19.
19, not bad. You don't see too much in the way of like a schedule. What you do see is the general view of this area. A lot of things look toppled over, as if people left in a hurry. You notice like a stack of plates that were kind of knocked over. Some of them spilled over into the floor, broken. Things left out. It's almost as if the estate was very hurriedly evacuated, maybe is the right way to say it.
Okay. Any indication on whether it looks like they were like, I don't know, if they left the estate or anything to lead me to believe that they might still be somewhere in here, like they had a safe room or somewhere they were going, or just straight got out?
From the looks of it, it looks like they lit out.
Okay.
There's obviously probably a back door or something that they used to get out. Basically, the only avenue that you see is to move further into the estate. The eerie thing is, with that investigation roll, I will say that you kind of looked into like the adjoining rooms and that there's like an open like living area and everything. It's all abandoned. Nobody is here. At least as far as the inside.
Okay. Yeah, not a hell of a lot I can do for the party. Any cleaning supplies that look like they make good ingredients for poisons? Any
yeah,
bleach?
there's plenty of clean. Yeah, there's a trash bag, a shovel, a big thing of bleach,
Ooh.
A sack of
zip
wine.
ties.
Yeah,
a
Vare-
cooler.
Friday night.
Vare's
how
not pulling a
convenient.
standoff. She's very obviously rummaging through shit, looking at stuff, reading ingredients on stuff, looking around. Like, she got herself together, stood up,
Yeah.
and started rummaging through and looking at stuff. And
All right.
I'll relay to Nat that they left in a hurry and they got out. It doesn't look like there's anyone left in this building. Posing
Right.
as servants and trying to sneak around is not going to help us out here. If they see a servant walking around here, they're going to know something's up. They're not going to think the servant was left behind.
Oh, hey, look, a hacksaw.
All right.
Yeah, that pretty much does mean.
So I'm gonna say basically both you and Beldan kind of did that, where you both kind of looked into like adjoining rooms and did a little investigation deal.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I'd have him do. He
Yeah,
can't really-
yeah. It was kind of like a basic fact finding, and like I said, basically what you're finding out is it's deserted now, and you guys are obviously gonna have to look a little further to find the answers that you're seeking. With that, Orc's dead. Isla's up. Sword Dancer's on deck. All right, Isla, come on, you sucking this whole
Come on.
time.
Come on, Isla.
Come
3
on, sis.
and a 9.
Did you roll those at advantage? Because of
She was
Tarook?
aiming at the skirmishers.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, so targeted.
Damn it, Tarook.
3 and a 9. She's not.
Love you, buddy.
Girl. It was kind of really important quest to her, and she's just not coming to the table right now. Sword Dancer's up, looking at the 3 of you guys. So what she's gonna do is, since you started coming at her, Torrin, she's squaring up with you.
Okay.
Magic Sword has moved around and is looking at Corallos. It's
Okay.
floating in the air, looking at Corallos. She is now on top of those two. She's casting Spiritual Weapon,
Ooh.
and now yet a third sword off of her back basically ignites with arcane energy, and it goes at Tarook.
Can I use a reaction to cast Counterspell?
Yeah, you can try. First
shot.
counterspell.
Come on, Corallos.
Come on, Corallos. You got this, buddy.
Come on. This is the first time we've got to use this. So
Yeah.
excited. Give me the... Mechanics, please. Ba-da-ba-ba. We're going to process if the creature is casting spell at 3rd level or lower. Fails, it immediately fails because she casted it at 3rd level. So immediately the sword starts to like glow with arcane energy on her back, and you catch it out of the corner of your eye, and you just and it fizzles. She just looks over at you. Just,
Sick.
Nice.
so
And
now the last thing I gotta check is I think to cast counterspells a bonus action. Not counterspell, but spiritual weapon. I think is a bonus action. I believe. No, it's a bonus action to use it. She used one of her actions to cast, so she only has one attack left. So she's gonna go at you, Torrin.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's the first natural 20 of the night for me.
Ugh.
All right.
Ow.
had to be on the squishy.
No. That was your second, Tim. You rolled for Shriek earlier.
Oh, that's true. Shriek got a 20 for giving you guys everything. Yeah. Well, this is the first one in
No,
combat.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Yeah.
Right.
all right.
Did not to take away my HP.
Sorry. I'm keeping all of this in mind. There's so much.
I know. Tim, you're doing great, dude.
Sword,
So many NPCs.
So many. It's so many people. Oh, buddy. Okay. That's 10. Double the dice is 20.
Alright.
Plus 4 is 24.
Ow.
And then 2d10 radiant on top of it.
Ooh.
Shit.
34.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm going to
boy.
do a lot of math.
Yeah, it's 24 points of slashing, 10 points of radiant damage with her moonblade as she
Okay, so that's
takes a good slice at you.
20. You said 24, right?
24 points of slashing, 10 points of radiant.
Oh, shit.
So 34 total.
Oh, shit. Okay, now I really got to do math. Alright. So.
Sword dancers are cool, man.
17.
Putting a little star next to that for maybe campaign too. I like sword dancers.
It's gonna be fun.
Is she? No, never mind.
Is that an actual class, Tim?
It's a.
Yes.
You see, I don't know if there's a fighter class for it, but this particular one, it's a decent challenge rating for like a hireling, and I kind of did a little thing with the motif. Like, I thought it was cool that she had this magic sword ability, or not ability, but this magic sword item, and then do spiritual weapon, and it kind of, you've got the whole dancing blade deal. Like, I thought that was kind of cool.
I guess with
That's pretty
Blade
cool.
My guess was Blade Bard, but
Yeah, I wonder if Blade Bard would work for it.
Blade Bard would definitely work. I've done a similar thing before with a Blade Bard. Granted, the weapons were items, so.
You good, Torrin?
Yeah.
34 points total.
Yep.
And that's it for her turn.
Okay.
By the way, Torrin, you're up. Nat,
All
you're
right.
on deck.
So, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this right, because I will mess it up. I am gonna use Disarming Strike.
Nice.
Yep. So, when I hit a creature, so I have to hit the attack first.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Chaos Star.
All right.
So that's 17. 17?
17 just
Actually, wait.
misses.
Hold on. Let me make sure I read that right.
Are you flanking?
Advantage with me.
Yeah,
I'm in front of her.
you got advantage because Tarook's over there.
Just remind you guys, enemies within 5 feet of me, everybody has advantage on melee attacks.
No, for yours it's I think attacks period, right?
Yes,
Just melee.
attacks. Yes, all attacks. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see
Don't
if
limit me, Tarook.
No, yeah, it's all attacks. Flanking, just a regular flank, right, Tim, is just melee
Okay.
attacks.
No, the 17 was at disadvantage. Was at advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that misses.
So that misses. Damn. If a superiority strike misses, does that still expend the dice? I'm not sure. I don't think it says either.
What was it? I'm sorry, you're speaking kind of low.
I don't know off the top of my head. To miss on the attack, I don't think. You know what? No, because you couldn't. I don't think that counts. I don't think it expends the superiority dice if you missed. I think it
Okay.
only uses it if you use it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, then I'm gonna go for one more.
All right.
This time with Claw Basher.
I might be wrong about that, but that's the call I'm making. in
All
this
right.
one.
All right. Here we
Good
go.
call.
Okay, that's 18.
18 just hits.
Nice. All right.
Me to beat it.
Right.
So she needs to beat 8 plus 3 plus 4. Hold on. 8 plus 3 plus 4. So she needs to beat a 15 at disadvantage.
For what?
For strength.
Strength. At disadvantage because she's hexed.
Yes.
Well, that's the first one. 17 and a 20. So
Damn.
strength is +2. Yeah. So a 19 and a 20. Nat 20.
Yeah. Well, then all I can do is roll for damage
Yep.
and expend one of my dice. So 8 figures. 9 points of damage.
9. Gotcha. All right, Torrin. Is that it for your turn?
Let me check one more thing, and then I'll let you know. I want to see if something comes back. I'm going to use Action Surge and go for one
Nice.
more just regular old normal strike.
Do it.
This one with Chaos Star.
Yep. Up.
That's 19.
19 hits.
2d8. 5, 8 plus 3. So 11. 11 points of damage.
Total?
Total. Yeah. Because I didn't roll super well.
I was gonna say you
It was.
Roll low?
Hold on.
plus your modifier on that.
Yeah, that definitely seems a little low for you, Tor.
I'm sorry. I did terrible math. I'm bad at this. It was 16. Sorry.
Sounds a little better. Yeah,
16 points.
I got you. Don't cheat yourself, buddy.
Sorry. I know math well.
Okay.
I did the math.
All right. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Torrin's done. Nat, you're up, and Metagast is on deck. Tarook, get ready because we're about to the top of the order.
All right.
And basically,
I'm-
basically what you saw is everybody was kind of searching the state. you guys have learned that it's pretty much been abandoned. Any servants in this area have hightailed it.
All right. How well can I, even though like we're in the servants' quarters, like how well am I able to like see like the outside from
You guys can't see the outside. I mean, there's windows.
where
You
I
can,
am?
you
Like
know,
see
you can
from
go and
like
check a
outside the
window,
servant.
and you can see, like, you know, in that moment, you see like Isla firing arrows up at the roof, which you know is, you know, the guys up on the roof. You see Tarook and Torrin taking on, and Corallos taking on Sword Dancer Lady. That's all you can basically see from the window.
All right. I'm just gonna keep an eye out the window, like trying to make a motion for them to try to get inside quickly.
Okay. Is all you're doing is like doing this at the window?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say that in that moment, Corallos, Torrin, and Tarook, give me perception checks, but do it at disadvantage.
Bastard.
Hmm.
The first one was a nat 20.
Mm-hmm. What's the second one?
A 19.
Okay, so Corallos,
I got 16.
16. Tarook?
Sorry, dirty 20.
Gotcha. Tarook?
3. Sorry.
3. Yeah, Tarook doesn't notice. Corallos, you don't notice. Torrin, you do. Out the corner of your eye, you see like a, you know, you ever see like a motion in the corner of your eye, and you're like, and you see Nat is like waving at you from the window inside the building.
Got it.
Nat, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That's it.
All right. Midagast is just like kind of with V and Beldan, just kind of like shadowing them, kind of looking around and further trying to see where you guys need to go. Tarook, you're up. Standoff, you're on deck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna take another stab right at her. Another swing.
Do it.
All right. First roll there. Oh, cool. It's 18 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. And now that's 9, 11 points of damage for the first hit.
11 on the first hit.
All right. And then that one is 11. 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
All right. And that is 9 points of damage.
9 on the second one.
All
And you
right.
rolled low on that one, didn't
Yeah, that was a 1.
you?
Eight. Yeah, yeesh.
Sorry, math. Okay. Anything else on your turn, man?
No, sir.
Okay. What you do notice at the corner of your eyes, those two that rounded the corner have started to close the distance. They're about 40 feet away from you guys. They just used their movement on that last turn just to try to close the gap. Standoff, you're up. The skirmishers are on deck.
All right. Well, standoff is kind of going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing the flow thing.
Okay.
So,
Or towels.
honest to God, he's kind of mimicking Metagast. So wherever Metagast is going to be going, he's kind of going.
Okay. Like I said, Midagast is kind of shadowing V and Beldan. They're just kind of like peering right now. They're kind of peering into the next, you know, like I said, there's like a living area, basically a huge sitting area where further into the estate, and you're seeing the same thing that they're seeing. You know, couple chairs turned over, you know, stack of books knocked over. Like you see that if there, you know, there were servants here and people bolted.
Hey, that's about it.
Yeah.
For an investigation roll, possibly, can I?
Yes.
Can I stand off, take a look, and see if there's any kind of possibility of a, maybe a secret room or something that.
Oh yeah. Roll. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. I'll use this one. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so good. And investigation. Oh, that's a 24.
Nice. Okay. With a 24, you actually venture a little further into the estate with Metagast. I'll just say, just as just for shadow purposes, there's nobody, there's no traps, there's nothing that was laid. They didn't have time to prepare on that level for you guys. What you do find is there's like a kitchen area that leads into the back, like a little further back into the estate. You also find a bolted door.
Ah.
A little different than the rest of the decor in the estate. It's a little bit of a darker metal to this door, which doesn't really fit with the white and the red of the inside of this estate.
Nope. Okay. Really quick, are there any kind of in this kitchen? Is there any kind of like hanging meats or anything like that?
With the 24, yeah, I'll say that you find some food that was left out to be prepared and has been abandoned.
Okay. Standoff is going to kind of, after seeing all this, Standoff is going to go to V and Beldan and kind of go, "Hey, they got bacon."
So you don't point out the door. Or was
Bacon?
that you pointing out the door?
Well, just to kind of get you in the room. I think bacon.
That's
would
what he
be,
says.
Bacon's more important.
Hey,
Door
bacon's
later,
good for all
bacon
of us.
now.
Okay, so he does say door later, bacon now.
But Standoff does kind of point out the door
Okay.
as he's kind of rummaging through any kind of. Standoff is actually a vegan, so he's not looking for actual
Putting more
meat.
tea
but
towels in his pants.
looking
Okay.
for foods.
Okay,
And
so
all his
basic-
towels.
So basically, Standoff is kind of paying attention to the food and everything, but he's kind of like, "The door over there," and he kind of points at, like that's secondary. Anything else on your turn, man?
The mimic is going to kind of hop out from, it kind of like misshape into its true form and leave the ragdoll sense and just stand next to Standoff as he's rummaging through things, and whenever something that comes up that he does not like, he just kind of tosses, and the mimic just opens his mouth and just consumes.
Okay.
So it's
All
just kind of like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, like, nope, I don't want
Yeah,
that.
I got you. Yeah. All right, I'm a fan. All right, Standoff, you're done. Skirmishers are up. Corallos, you're on deck. Skirmishers are going to continue what they've been doing, and that's missing. One arrow for everybody outside. Corallos, that's a 4, miss. Isla, 3, miss. Torrin, 5, miss. Tarook, 19 plus something. I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
You're the only one that hit. 5 points of piercing damage, halved to 3. So you're getting like clipped by these arrows, and every time you're just kind of annoyingly looking up, kind of like, "I'll get to you," like. That's it for the skirmishers. Corallos, you're up. V and Beldan, you're on deck.
How does Sword Lady look?
She's hurting.
All right, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, and then use my taunt skill that I got in the Shadowfell on her.
Okay.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
So go ahead and read off that skill.
The skill, I can use taunt once a fight. That's all I have written down, honestly.
Okay, yeah, it was your skill that you learned for conquering madness in the Shadowfell, right? So that was the whole deal of you can use taunt once, during an encounter to basically focus a creature, enemy, whatever, to focus on you.
Yes.
Instead of one of your
Party
For anyone
members.
else. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. V and Beldan, you're up. Isla's on deck.
Okay. So I'm kind of going to use my turn to check out that door he pointed out.
Yep.
Is it locked?
Yeah, if you go up to it and it is locked.
Okay. I don't know if it's a little premature to try to go messing with the door, but it's good to know it's there.
I'm gonna tell you before you mess with the door. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 19.
19. What? Believe it or not, with everything that's been going on, and even with your people in your party right behind you, you hear voices. You hear like a conversation on the other side of the door, but you can't quite make out the words.
Good to know. Okay. So I'm going to. All right. I'm not going to do anything with the door right now, or have our party still outside, which is not a good time to start doing more stuff. But I will stay at the door as quietly as I can. I'll roll a spell check if you want me to. I just listen, but not make any noise on the other side. And Beldan is going to use his turn to try to look for an alternative way to get the party inside, because they either have to bash their way through the wreckage of the door or find another way in. Is what I'm getting.
From what, well, you weren't there with gnats at the window, but there are windows.
Are they small? Sorry, I didn't hear you describe them. Are they small or just normal windows?
Normal windows. I mean,
cool. They're not like really
if you don't mind bashing in doors, I assume bashing windows isn't a problem.
No, that's where we draw the line, okay?
We don't do windows.
I can't even get it out. Plus,
Tell the horse to make sure that you bash the door in. So
I mean, hell with it. Beldan's gonna try to smash a window. I mean, might as well get it pre-smashed for you guys. How far away is he from the window?
I don't. He's a little further in, but at this point, just for the narrative's sake, you can say that he went up, and I'll give you the one action to bash a window.
Okay. Yeah, might as well get one ready for them to come into.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, roll damage.
That would have stand a chance. What's his bonus to Warhammer? Plus 2.
The strength?
12.
Yeah. 12 total?
Yep.
Did you double the dice?
Yep.
Okay. So
rolled really bad.
With the might of Baranar guiding his hammer and his righteous fury against windows.
Property damage! We need a patron saint of property damage for our party.
Bam! And he busts in. Beldan busts a window.
Oh, there you go, guys.
nice.
All right. That's Beldan's turn. Isla's up. Sword Dancer's on deck. Isla, seeing the window bust and now looking up and looking around, she's basically gonna like, let's get out of here. And she lets 2 arrows go. Nat 20.
Finally!
Yes!
Loving it.
Clutch.
In a 16.
The only time,
Finally.
nice. The only time we cheer for when the DM gets a nat 20 is when
Right?
he's playing NPC for us.
She rolls a 1 for damage.
Oh.
Are you
Are you
kidding me?
serious?
2 plus, that's 5 total points of
Oh.
piercing to... I'm going to say the first one was at the Sword Dancer.
Bruh.
Yay.
Hey,
And-
she hit.
The second one was still a hit, though, and she...
You know,
Isla's having a bad night.
She is. Best hunt. Even good hunters have bad days.
Yeah. Okay. She hit the skirmisher with that one. Just trying to. Okay, so Isla finally hit somebody, and with her movement, and dives through the window.
All right, so we now have Isla. So Corallos, Torrin, and Tarook are still missing. Okay.
There we go. I can hear you now. How about now? No.
Yeah,
We can hear you, Tim.
Yeah,
There we
hear
go.
us?
Yeah.
Now I can. Cool. So, yeah, she got one off at the dancer, one at one of the skirmishers, and she dove through the window.
Nice turn.
Sword dancer's up. Torrin, you're on deck.
All right.
Ooh. I don't think any of those hit.
No.
Torrin, does a 17 hit you?
Just barely.
Okay, so that one hits. Tarook, I don't. 10 and a 12 don't hit you.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, no, she is trying to, like, fend you guys off. It is just not happening. So, the one hit on you, Torrin, which is 8.
Even though I taunted, she went at Torrin.
Oh, no, you're right. You taunted, so this is going to be directed at you.
Yes.
God.
All right, and that hits.
Yeah, same roll. So it
Yes.
hits. Sorry.
He's just a boy.
Shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy.
Let it happen.
7 plus
He's a
12,
poor innocent dog.
19 points of slashing and radiant damage to you, Corallos.
How much was the radiant? I'm resistant.
Sorry. It was 12 for radiant. So, that is 6. It's
13 total.
16 total.
Okay. And she takes 15 cold damage from Armor of Agathis.
Hey,
You said how much? 15?
15, yes.
up against our magic boy.
She's done.
What?
Yes! Let's go!
All right, Corallos.
So,
Yes.
how do you do it, buddy?
What is just
So,
cold damage?
Agathis.
I guess when she hits me, let like her arm start like freeze up into her whole body.
Okay. So we kind of got like a sub ice clone with her. When she hits you and
Yeah.
makes contact, it does hurt, but the blade starts to form ice around it and then around her hands that comes up through her arms, and just before she lets out a scream, she freezes over.
Damn.
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 Cold-blooded.
I'm digging that.
Kids.
Our cold-blooded little warlock.
Right.
I'm so
She's
proud.
done.
Let's go.
Torrin, you're
that
thank
woman.
Torrin, you're up.
All right.
And with the two baddies up front done, you got the two that have come around the corner, and you just saw Isla jump through the window that was busted.
I'm gonna say, is the window pretty close to us?
Yeah.
All right. So, about how close would you say?
Close enough for you to jump through.
Oh, because I was gonna pick Corallos up and jump through the window.
The half your movement.
So it's 15 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So that works.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
All right.
You're lucky I'm making you do acrobatics because you're carrying a person.
It's 14.
14. You take 2 points of I'll call it slashing damage as you grab Corallos and you get cut by some of the glass in the window that was busted as you jump through. For the sake of this, Tarook, you are now the only person left outside, and it seems like the party is now said we're going in.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. All right,
Tarook, bail.
Tarook.
Bail.
Yeah, Tarook, are you going? You following?
How far are those guys away
God
from
damn
me?
it, Tarook.
About 40 feet.
Oh, all right. Like, are they close to the window or anything? No, right?
No. Like they have to come around the edge of the state. Like they've been kind of slowly coming towards you guys per every turn.
I get
so
you. All right. All right. Before I run into the window, can I take a handful of those ball bearings and throw it at their feet?
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I want to do that, and then I want to jump through the window.
Okay, so basically what you do is you take your pouch of ball bearings and you just dump them behind you as you're running and you jump through
Yeah.
Your athletics is good, man. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You just
All right, cool,
bust right through.
cool.
And so for the sake of narrative, and we're coming up near the end here, I wanted to get to a certain point with you guys, and I'm glad that we will. So basically what we're going to say is that the party, you dropped a couple of the mercenaries, you aggressively knocked on the door, and now you guys have reconvened, and you've gotten to this dark metal locked door, and you now that you all have kind of met back up, you all hear voices from the other side of the door. You still can't quite make it out though, but you know that a conversation is being had on the other side of that door.
And a dragon appears.
I'm right here.
Is this where we're calling it, or? Are we
Oh, wait, what?
No, I'm saying that you guys are at that
major
door.
Cliffhanger.
Oh.
All right.
Right.
No, you haven't got to the cliffhanger yet.
I was gonna
Okay.
say normally that's when Tim hits us with a cliffhanger.
No.
No,
All right.
And
You said that we all hear it, Tim, right?
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
saying everybody's reconvened and you were all at the door. V has mentioned
Okay.
it to you guys.
I'm doing this at the door, like.
Yeah,
keep quiet.
All right.
Stage whisper. Yeah, I got you.
Should I break it open?
Shut
No.
up, Tarook. Shut up.
All right,
no,
Plan B.
man.
we're all here.
All right. So, hold off on passing down Trace because we'll see where this goes. Everybody, be ready to go into round 2, but I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay.
Okay. So using your thieves' tools, go ahead and give me. Is that a dex? Just straight.
That's a 19 plus proficiency plus dex. It's high.
In no time.
I use a makeup brush and like a lipstick tube.
I love it.
Pin
You're like the
and a
like,
ring.
you're like the
freaking-
dainty MacGyver. Like
Pretty much. Although I want to say, I don't know how stealthily I can pick a lock, but I do want to kind of keep my back to the party as I do it.
I'm gonna say that. Well, that was pretty deft at what you just did. So go ahead and roll me stealth check right behind that, and that's going to be basically for kind of opening the door and trying to for you guys to quietly move into the room.
13,
13.
12, 22.
Okay. Well, we're gonna make 22. Got it.
Plus eight.
Let's make this a group check here as V has subtly opened and locked the door. You guys roll me some stealth checks.
Okay.
Oh, crap. I failed, guys. We should have done pass down Trace before.
Can I ask the lighting situation where we are?
We'll get there.
I am
Just
the
give me my
darkness.
roll first.
I have an 18.
Wow.
It was 16 plus 2.
He never ceases to amaze.
I have an 18.
Advantage, Corallos. Yes.
Thank you. Okay. I don't want that too.
Do I have advantage too?
Why would you have advantage, Standoff?
No reason, just
No reason.
hope.
Yeah, no. Nerp.
18.
18, nice. Oh, shoot, Isla. Hey, 18! Could have used that earlier. Tarook, what did you get? I'm sorry.
I got an 18.
18
Yeah, no,
total?
18.
Okay.
Yep.
18. Nat? Did I-
18.
18. And Standoff, I think you were the last one I didn't hear.
Nat 1.
Oh, luckily this is a group check.
Thank God.
You guys passed. You guys, most of you.
Stand up swinging mallets at butterflies.
You know what the sad part is? Standoff is even Midagast was quieter than you.
Oh my.
Skeleton in a tin suit was quieter than you.
And he kind of looks at you like you said, you kind of play with butterflies, and even the undead skeleton's like.
Subtlety.
As you guys creep into this chamber, it opens up, and what you see is Sefforis Holder, and he is talking to a figure, but a kind of like an astral projection, and it is, from the best that you can tell from your vantage point, it's a dragonborn in dark, like black robes. But think of like a force ghost. You don't have color to what's there. It's kind of like a shimmering
Right.
image. And this is what you start to overhear. You hear the hooded dragonborn figure. You're the one who chose two masters. You didn't expect the consequences. And you see Sefforis kind of like shaking as he goes, I chose to live. Regis would have killed me. And the hooded figure,
Write that down. Regis.
better that he had. Our Lord Baraxis would have honored you for your sacrifice, brought you back for your service when he ascends. Now, you're on your own. And to your fate I leave you. Either death at the hands of that fiend, or by the interlopers. It matters not. At the end, no one will remember your name. And the figure starts to fade as you see a stammering, shaking Sefforis Holder. No! You start to take a good look around the chamber. It's kind of like an oval-shaped chamber, but it's a little grisly. You notice, the nicest way to put this, several dead bodies of barely clad young women. Decorated, we'll say, kind of displayed. And you do see one that is hanging upside down on a stone altar in the shape of an eye.
Can Standoff do an investigation?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Familiarity.
What are you looking for the familiarity?
Facial features. See if she looks familiar.
Oh, the girl. Got it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know what. Got it.
That's fine. So roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Roll for your investigation. And V,
That's
if
a
you would.
fucking nat 20.
Yes.
V, if you would, go ahead and roll me an investigation as well.
Okay. I would if I can get an action, I did want to run after Sefforis, but if we're cutting it here, that's fine too.
I'm not going to roll the same dice. I'm going to use my trusty orange dice because he's the original.
It's nat 20 on investigation, and I have no modifier.
That's a 14.
What was the second roll for standoff?
You said investigation, right?
Yes.
So the first one was a nat 20. Second one was 14.
Okay. Believe it or not, standoff, you do not recognize this person.
Okay.
You have to tell me one thing about your character. Has Standoff ever been a patron of Mina's Bordello?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
No, then you do not know this person. V, you do recognize this girl. It's an elven girl named Tadara. She has been she's worked for Mina for several years, as long as you've known her.
Yeah, I want to run straight for Sefforis. If I can get one last action in.
Yeah.
Or it can be next session, whatever you want to do.
Basically, he turns around and notices you all and starts frantically looking around, and he starts to make a run for a desk nearby. And that's what, if you want to make a move.
No. Yeah, I'm going to use my full movement to try to get to him.
Okay.
How far
I'm going to
is
say...
it?
Yeah, but you're a monk.
I was going to say.
Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics to get to him?
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be 19.
No way. You see him go for something on this nearby table, and you parkour over like this where you guys entered. There's like stone steps that kind of come down on each side. You just parkour over and tackle this guy before he even gets to the table, and down. You see a dagger that was in his hand kind of skitter off, across the stone floor as you pin this guy down.
I'm going to say, no, and then I'm going to kiss him full on the mouth.
Uh-huh.
And I need a con save for my last Essence of Ether.
Okay.
So I need 2 con saves. 1 for the poison on my lips, and 1 for the Essence of Ether.
Okay. So let's do the first one. That's a 8.
Mm-mm.
Second one, a 9.
It's a good thing Beldan has Revivify. All right, so he's gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7. So for the poison and the hit, because that counts, he takes 29 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
And he passes out.
You basically, as you pull away, he's just...
Yeah. Enjoy your nap. We're gonna have a very long talk.
Torrin immediately rushes over and like starts asking questions. V, please tell me for the love of God he's not dead. He is not dead, is he? I need him alive.
Beldan can fix it, I'm sure. Is he dead? Can I do a quick medicine check?
Can.
Tim, while she's doing that,
18 for medicine. Is he still alive?
I gotta check up something on the particular poison in question.
while they're doing that,
The Essence of Ether was the second one, right?
Yeah. There's no damage for that. He just passes out until he takes damage, but the poison came first.
Right. I'm gonna say the way that's rolling, he is unconscious and stabilized.
Awesome.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yes. Okay.
Cliffhangers.
Da 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 da.
All right, guys, that was amazing. That was a fantastic episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Tim, as always, for leading this merry bunch. Or as we like to say last week, the little bunch of idiots who were in way over their head.
You guys aren't idiots. I'm not mean, I promise.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
The stupid Tamagotchis are alive.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, listen to us on Spotify, subscribe to us on YouTube, tap the little bell on your YouTube app so you don't miss your uploads. And thank you as always. We'll see you guys next week.
You will